Welcome to Wisco Radio. Jack Oden and Will Imbus on the call for you tonight. We got the Mount Horeb Barneveld Vikings taking on the Monona Grove Silver Eagles. Willie got some stats for us?
Yes, I do. Starting with the Vikings, starting off 4-0 for the season, averaging almost 43 points a game. And their leader for them, the quarterback, number 8, Casey Helgeson, is 56 of 76 for 968 yards, 13 touchdowns to only 1 interception. That is a 73.7% completion rating and a 242 yards per game, as well as a 148.7 rating, which is third in the state among all eligible quarterbacks. Flipping it over to the running game, Trenton Owens leads the way with 78 rushing attempts for 526 yards, 6 touchdowns, 0 fumbles, 6.7 yards per carry, and 131.5 yards per game. Helgeson as well getting involved in the running game with 45 attempts, 277 yards, 6.2 yards per carry, 4 touchdowns, 1 fumble, and almost 70 yards a game. And in the receiving, Leonard Elstead with 17 receptions for 411 yards, 5 touchdowns, and 102 yards a game. Chris Keel, 17 receptions, 306 yards, 8 touchdowns, and 76 yards per game. Flipping it over for the Silver Eagles, leading the way at quarterback is Cal Maru, the sophomore. He is 47 of 103 for 615 yards, 7 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, and a 45.6 completion rate percentage. Running back for the Silver Eagles, Gavin Hobowitz, is 64 attempts for 416 yards, 6.5 yards per attempt, 6 touchdowns, and almost 105 yards a game. And as we know, the Vikings have a good offense, and this might be one of the better ones they've seen all year in the Silver Eagles. But we're gonna take a break here, and we'll see you back on pregame on Wisco Radio.
Cheer on your local sports team just like Kittleson Landscape has for over 25 years. Like many of you, Craig and his team have students and athletes in the Mount Horeb schools, and they are dedicated to their success and the overall success of the athletic programs. Need a place to go and unwind after the big game? Kittleson Landscape specializes in outdoor fire pits, patios, and much more. To get your free estimate today, call 608-437-8845. Hope you enjoy the game, brought to you by Kittleson Landscape. Go Vikings!
Are you in need of chiropractic services? Dr. Joe Ryan at Mount Horeb Chiropractic will provide the finest chiropractic care to each and every patient. Dr. Ryan uses advanced spinal correction and chiropractic adjustments utilizing state-of-the-art techniques. Dr. Ryan has years of training, expertise, and experience in helping patients get relief from their back pain, neck pain, and other related conditions. Located at 1840 Business Highway 18151 next to Pizza Hut, or call 608-437-0099 to set up an appointment today.
Mount Horeb Utilities is a locally owned, not-for-profit utility dedicated to the community it serves. Providing safe, reliable energy to customers in Mount Horeb, our hometown team is customer-focused and service-oriented, looking out for the community's best interests. At Mount Horeb Utilities, we are committed to keeping Mount Horeb a great place to live, work, and play. For more information on how Mount Horeb Utilities energizes our community, visit MountHorebUtilities.com.
Located in the heart of beautiful Mount Horeb, Wisconsin, Norsk Golf Club boasts a tough but fair 9 holes that will be challenging and fun for golfers of all ages. Norsk Golf Club is dedicated to serving our community by creating a family-friendly destination for golf, outdoor recreation, and entertainment in every season while preserving the irreplaceable green space in the center of Mount Horeb. Don't forget about our bar and grill, bowling lanes, and to stop by and watch the Wisco Radio broadcasts. To book a tee time, visit us online at norskgolfclub.com or call 608-437-3399. That's 608-437-3399.
Doctors Steve Samuelson and Lauren Taw are your local eye care professionals. Samuelson Eye Care provides the highest quality optometric care for both adults and children in a friendly, comfortable, and professional environment. Clear vision starts with healthy eyes, so contact Samuelson Eye Care at 437-3377. That's 437-3377 to schedule an exam today. You'll be glad you did.
The Mount Horeb Barneveld Gridiron Club is an organization focused on assisting in the development of youth football players and raising funds for the Mount Horeb Barneveld Football program. The mission of the Mount Horeb Barneveld Gridiron Club is to work cooperatively with the Mount Horeb and Barneveld school districts to support the efforts of the Mount Horeb Barneveld High School Football Program and the Mount Horeb Barneveld Youth Football Program. To learn more about the Mount Horeb Barneveld Gridiron Club or to find out ways to support the program, head to mhb-football.com. That's mhb-football.com.
Farmers Savings Bank is proud of their community banking tradition. Farmers Savings Bank is committed to providing a high level of customer service and products to enhance the well-being of the communities they serve. Whether it is for a home, farm, land, or business loan, Farmers Savings Bank has money to lend. Be sure to call your local Mount Horeb Farmers Savings Bank today at 437-2265. Farmers Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Do you have a home in the Mount Horeb area that you want to sell? Well, we have a solution for you. First Weber of Mount Horeb is your hometown realtor and is committed to finding you the perfect home. In town or in the country, Mark Nortman and his team will help you find the property of your dreams. Do you or a friend have a home or property that you need listed? Well, call us. We have motivated buyers for these properties. For the exposure and experience you need, call Mark Nortman at 575-3393 or visit them online today at firstweber.com. First Weber of Mount Horeb, your hometown realtor.
Back here on Wisco Radio, about set here for kickoff. Going to have McGuire kicking off back. Eagles will receive. Excuse me, the Silver Eagles will receive.
McGuire to kick for the Vikings. Going to be kicking right to left here. About 70 degrees temperature for kickoff time. Cloudy, perfect football weather here on this Friday night in Mount Horeb, Wisconsin, and we are ready to go. Kick is away. Line drive, fielded by Habowitz. Going to take it up past the 25 to about the 28 or so. Decent return on the play.
Habowitz on the return.
As Habowitz has been their main source of offense as the halfback. As we said in the pregame show, just over 400 yards rushing this year already. And the Silver Eagles looking for a bounce-back game after losing last week to Wanakee 63-0. Rue back there in the shotgun. Habowitz to his right. Give to Habowitz. Gonna run about 5 yards before he's even touched. Gonna be brought down for about a 6-yard gain or so. Seven. Habowitz again. Gonna pick up the first down there.
Ball's marked at Monona Grove 37, 38, first and 10, Silver Eagles.
Rue in the shotgun. Fake send around, he's gonna take it himself. And he's gonna go nowhere. Actually, maybe lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage as Zach McGuire in for the tackle on that play. And that's the defense we've been used to seeing all year to this point from the Vikings.
Yeah, defense coming off a huge win last week, only allowing 7 points in a victory over Sauk Prairie Eagles, 41-7.
Rue loads. Fires, gonna be incomplete. Pass intended for Otto Morton on the play. Vikings corner Chris Keel in on the coverage. Very tight coverage by him. Gonna bring up a 3rd and long for the Silver Eagles. Guru looks to the sideline for the play call. Drops back, he's gonna try to take it himself. Evades one, evades another. Not gonna get anywhere. Lucky to not only get back past the line of scrimmage, but pick up a couple on the play. And the punt team is gonna come out for the Silver Eagles. Keel back deep for the Vikings. It looks like Maru is going to do the punting duties as well for the Silver Eagles. Keel. Gonna be returnable, but only gonna pick up maybe one, maybe two on the play as he's swarmed. And now it's the Vikings' turn. Just under 10 minutes left to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, offense coming back from a win 41-7 last week, as I just stated earlier. It was all in the second half, though. Really slow start, mainly just late third quarter, fourth quarter. In the first half, they looked really slow and rough in these first couple games of the season. See if they can change it this game and find their legs here in this first quarter, first half.
Helgson gives to Owens. Owens going to barrel his way forward for maybe two. Looked like as soon as he made contact with his left tackle, Austin Leifried there, and kind of just got tripped up a little. Still a positive gain nonetheless. Helgson in the pistol. Two receivers left, two receivers right, one left. Gonna fake the give to Owens. Looks deep, scrambles left. Gonna get a solid gain up to about the 38-yard line. Gonna leave him with a 3rd and short, 3rd and 2 to be exact. Good pocket presence there by Helgson to sense the pressure. Get outside and scramble for a positive gain.
Yeah, it makes it really hard for this defense when they think they have all the receivers covered, and he just takes it off with his legs and makes it really easy for Helgson.
Helgson in the pistol. Same formation as last time. The give is to Owens. Owens is going to pick up the first down, and it looked like he had a lane, but was tripped up after a modest gain of about 5 or so. Nonetheless, a first down for the Vikings. Feels like in the last couple of weeks you've seen them become more of a team that can sustain a long drive through the running game as well as the short intermediate passing game rather than just the long ball every time. It's going to be a key thing to have in the playoffs when you're going to need to burn some clock. If you're up, controlling the clock is key as he hands off here to Owens. Owens going to take it up to about the 45. Pick up of about 2 on the play.
Yeah, as you were saying, Will, they want to just work this ball downfield with the run game. Already starting off good with it. Already 10 yards on the ground here for Owens. Just a short 20-yard drive. No need to pass it when you have Owens on the ground. Does a really good job running the ball. 0 fumbles on the season. Good ball security.
And there was some movement. Looked like one of the receivers, who's Keel or Primusberger, moved early. It's going to move the Vikings back 5 yards. Going to set them up with about a 2nd and 13.
2nd and 13.
Helgson in the pistol. 2 receivers left, 1 right, and another false start. I believe that was Elstead this time. Crucial mistake there for the Vikings on back-to-back plays.
It's going to make it a very long 2nd down now. 2nd and 18.
The Vikings got their work cut out for them after 2 crucial false start penalties here early on their first drive.
Probably see Helgson get the chance to pass the ball now. He's done a really good job on the season. averaging almost 250 yards per game and I believe 13 touchdowns on the season, just to 1 interception.
Helgeson drops back. He's looking deep. Overshoots Elstead there, as it looked like he ran out of real estate on the sideline. Ball was just a hair out of bounds. Good play design. We know they like to throw it deep and are not afraid to do so. Keeping this Silver Eagle defense on their toes early, but now, after that incompletion, backed up here, 3rd and 18. Not a lot of plays in the playbook that you can guarantee will get you this first down here, but we'll see what the Vikings do. They come out with 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Owens in the backfield with Helgeson. Helgeson drops back, pumps, looks deep. He has Keel if he wants him. Drops it in the breadbasket, and there goes Keel. Touchdown, Vikings.
Like you said, Will, there's not very many plays that get you 18 yards on a 3rd down conversion, but Mount Horeb Barneveld shows it there, and about a 60-yard touchdown pass to Chris Keel.
That has become all too familiar early in this season. Like we said multiple times, the Vikings love the deep pass, and when you have playmakers like Elstead and Keel, of course, there, as I believe that's Keel's 9th touchdown reception on the year, you can do that consistently, and your defenses are going to have a tough time stopping you, as Keel just blew right by his man, and he was gone. Owens on the 2-point conversion, walks in untouched. They'll run the wing tee. Vikings up early, 8-0, 6:48 left to go in the first quarter.
Take a quick break and be right back on Wisco Radio.
This Wisco Radio broadcast is sponsored by Samuelson Eye Care. Clear vision starts with healthy eyes, so contact Samuelson Eye Care to schedule an exam today. Kittleson Landscape. Call today for your free landscaping estimate. Mount Horeb Utilities, providing safe, reliable energy to customers in Mount Horeb. Mark Nortman and Associates, Mount Horeb's 5-star First Weber Realtor. Farmers Savings Bank, your Mount Horeb destination for home, farm, land, or business loans. Mount Horeb Chiropractic, state-of-the-art chiropractic services right here in Mount Horeb.
Back at it on Wisco Radio. Mount Horeb Barneveld coming off an opening drive, a touchdown. Just getting some running plays off to start off the drive. Then Helgeson flashes the very good throwing ability for him there on the 60-yard touchdown pass to Keel, starting the game off 8-0.
Line drive by McGuire, heading towards the sideline. Gonna go out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good boot there by McGuire. And the drive is gonna start at the 20-yard line. And the Silver Eagles get another chance here. Already down 8-0 early in this game. And I think for them, they need to get the ball to their playmakers more.
Yeah, I completely agree. They didn't have much time for possession, as the MHB defense is very strong on all ends. DBs, linebackers, defensive line, able to generate that pressure. I think MG's offensive line needs to step up here if they want to avoid the pressure and have time to throw to the receivers, as they do have some big playmakers on the offensive side.
There's our, I believe, a false start on the Silver Eagles. Referees have been busy early. That's the 3rd flag thrown. All 3 have been false starts. Give us Tabowitz, and he's going to be wrapped up really quick. First one in there was Landon Baumkamp, the senior. already backed up here. 2nd and 15 again.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 15.
Maru in the shotgun. He's going to fake the give. He's going to look to his receiver, and he had him, but it goes right through the hands of Preston Humer.
Yeah, it wasn't bad coverage by Elstead either, but the receiver made a nice move to get the cutback on the comeback route and couldn't finish off the catch. It was just a little over his head.
Certain he was open. Maybe not the greatest ball, as it was a little over his head, but as a receiver, that's a play you have to make.
Exactly.
Backed up here. Obvious passing situation. Give is to Habelwitz. Makes a few moves, and he is going to be close to the sticks.
Looks like they're marking him a little short. Not the best angle here. It initially looked like he dove for it and had it, but see where they spot the ball.
Going to be about a yard short. Nonetheless, good effort there by Habelwitz as he turned about a 5-yard gain into almost picking up the first down on 3rd and 15. So he's going to get the give here, and he's going to barrel his way forward for the first down.
Yeah, ballsy play call on your own 30-yard line going for it on 4th down, but they convert there. Habelwitz, the main playmaker on this offense, and shows it there.
Vikings with the flag. Silver Eagles going with some tempo, and I think the Vikings got caught for 12 men on the field, as I believe that was Escalona couldn't get off the field in time.
Yeah, I don't think MHB's defense is used to high-tempoed offenses, and it shows there, and I think they're going to get them for 12 people on the field.
Referee's conversing about it. So was this one of the side judges that threw the flag? And they are going to get the call.
Illegal substitution was called against the Vikings.
Illegal substitution.
Penalty moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
Another costly penalty. Now 1st and 5 for the Silver Eagles. Silver Eagles go 3 receivers to the right. Habelwitz, Moreau fakes the give, takes it himself. He's going to get close to the sticks. Going to be about 2nd and short unless they give it to him.
And it looks like they do. Again, staying with the high-tempoed offense.
Another flag on the play, and it's going to be a false start. Like we said, refs have been busy early.
Wouldn't be surprised if this MG offense is going to compete with the MHB offenses. They are still averaging 31 points a game, even after coming off a big loss from Wanakee last week. So MHB is going to have to earn this win, most definitely.
Silver Eagles go 2 receivers to the right. Looks right. Catch is made on the play. That is Preston Hemmer. Nice little pitch and catch there. Going to pick up about 7 on the play. Tucker Shipman in there for the tackle. Going to give here to Habelwitz. He's going to slip through a couple defenders. Take it up near the 50-yard line. Going to be about a 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5.
Habelwitz carry. 3rd and 5.
Still keeping the tempo are the Silver Eagles as Maru is ready to snap it. Fakes a give to Habelwitz. Gonna throw to the sticks, and he's got a man. That is Joseph Otto Morton on the catch. That's a first down and some. Silver Eagles really like this short passing game early.
Yeah, it's working well against this MHB style of defense.
Yeah, the Vikings going to have their DBs play up a little as they throw the screen here, and it's read immediately by the defense. Going to stop them for no gain, maybe a loss of 1 even. They are going to give it a loss. It's going to be officially a loss of 1. 2nd and 11 here. Loss of 2, excuse me.
Thinking about 2nd and 12 here on the MHB 42.
Vikings DBs still playing back, and another flag. That's going to be a false start there. I believe that was on Cal Worth, 6'1" wideout.
Refs are really busy early in this game. Pretty much all false starts on both sides of the ball. Make it very long, 2nd and 17 now. Imagine those look to go for those short comebacks. As so far has done a really good job.
For certain, Vikings cornerback DBs, really not looking to match up a little closer, still staying back about good 6-7 yards. Taking advantage of those short intermediate routes. That's what's going to work. As Maru scrambles right. Doesn't have much room, but is able to make something out of nothing as he's going to get it back to the original line of scrimmage, if not pretty close.
Yeah, it'll be about 3rd and 10 now.
Still 3rd and long, nonetheless.
Yeah, it looked like Maru had quite a bit of time to throw there. MHB DBs and linebackers stepped up, has very nice coverage there.
Vikings sending screamers. Maru gets drilled, got the ball out. Hablewoods could not make the catch though, as he had some room to run. Kind of in that no man's land, not really going to want to punt it away, and obviously too far for a field goal, especially in high school. And it's looking like the Silver Eagles are going to line up to go for it. A little bit of confusion on the Vikings defensive side. Everything looks to be settled as Maru looks back at the sideline for the signals.
Silver Eagles will be...
Oh, drops back to punt. Going to be a decent punt, get it down about the 13. Try to catch the Vikings off guard there. As nonetheless, it'll be Vikings ball here. 2:33 left to go in the first quarter. Vikings lead 8-0.
Thought the Silver Eagles would have definitely went for it on 4th and 10 there. As you said, they were in no man's land. They did pin them back fairly deep at about the 15. But just decided to punt it away as they didn't have a bad but sustainable drive going and just stalled out on a punt on 4th down as MHB defense stepped up. But now I think they got something to work for on offense.
Playing the field position game, wanting to keep this game close, hopefully, are the Silver Eagles, and they're gonna put their trust in their defense here. Helgeson's gonna give to Owens, and so far it's looking like a smart play as they stop Owens for loss of 1, I believe. Maybe a gain of 1, excuse me.
MG's defensive line hasn't done too bad sustaining Owens so far, as he's averaging 7 yards per carry.
And it starts with the front 7, of course. Linebacker Lucas Beck already on the season, 6 tackles for loss. So they can see he can get in the backfield. Vikings offensive line has to hold up as they try to throw a short pass to their own. Elsted's going to pick up about 4 on the play. Flag on the play, though. Yet another. See what they call here.
Still waiting on the call for the refs here. And it looks like Vikings offense is backing up and it'll be on them.
Eligible man downfield for the Vikings.
Gonna make it 2nd and 15 now on their own 11-yard line.
Helgeson drops back, looks for the screen, gets it to Owens with a nice play, but having to tip it to himself cost him a couple, as he's only going to be able to pick up a few.
Yeah, I definitely like the play design there, as it looked like he had the space. If Helgeson wanted to put on the money, he definitely could have and had the ability to, but the MG defensive line was right there and definitely would have got a tip on the ball, maybe possibly even an interception at that case. So smart play for Helgeson there just to get it to him, just not in the best form always.
The Vikings backed up here, 3rd and 11, 1:05 left to go and counting in the first. Vikings will out, 2 receivers left, 2 right. Helgeson's going to drop back, and he's looking deep. Just overshoots Elstead on the play, as Elstead had his man beat by a couple of steps. Caden Connor on the coverage for the Silver Eagles, as he has 2 interceptions already on the year, as the Vikings are in an obvious punting situation here, backed up in their own territory.
And MG's defense steps up here, forcing a punt, and possibly really good field position depending on how far McGuire can punt this one.
McGuire with a good boot, as there is a flag on the play as well.
Very good boot by McGuire. Gets it all the way to 32 almost.
See what the flag is here. The Vikings are going back. Legal formation.
Legal procedure.
And the Vikings.
And they'll decide to let him repunt that. Definitely take that penalty, as McGuire had a heck of a boot there. Now pin him back deeper and see where this MG field position will start off.
See if McGuire can emulate what he did last punt. Not quite as good, but a pretty good boot nonetheless. And no return here, as it's going to be down to about the 46 of the Silver Eagles. Very good punt there from McGuire, backed up in his own end zone.
Yeah, still a 50-yard boot there. And got to give him credit, as he's done a really good job filling in the spot for Ethan Tranel. Not an easy one to step up in that spot to after coming off Hall of Fame high school kicker, if you will.
That's for certain.
And he's done a heck of a job at that kicker/linebacker spot. Also filling in for Eli Krantz. Spectacular linebacker.
Maru fakes the screen, looks deep. Keel tight coverage, gets his hand up. That is incomplete. Textbook coverage there by Keel.
Yeah, these MHB DBs has looked better than they ever have. Elstead and Keel, both receivers on the other end too, and do a really good job on the defensive side too.
We're good.
Just hold it closer to your face. MG, excuse me, and pretty good field possession at their own 46.
Maru looks deep, throwing a double coverage, overshoots his man. Preston Humer, intended receiver on the play. Another flag on the field. This time, it'll be back roughly where the ball was thrown. As the Vikings are backing up.
Defensive holding is a call against the Vikings.
Defensive holding on the play for the Vikings.
Yeah, sometimes what happens when you take those deep shots, defenders get nervous when the QB has that much time to throw and they hold them, and it results in a first down. Much better field position now.
Hebowitz on the handoff. Get a nice carry there. Take it up to about the 16 of the Vikings.
Looks like Pernat was a little shaken up on that play. He ends up getting up and he's okay.
Maru fakes it, runs left, trying to find some daylight. Makes a couple people miss. Gonna get about 8 on the play.
Really good play there by MG. Getting the offense quick, and MHB wasn't completely ready for that. And that'll bring us to the end of this first quarter. And we'll be right back, so we take a break on Wisco Radio.
And Norsk Golf Club, Mount Horeb's premier 9-hole golf course.
Mount Horeb Utilities is a locally owned, not-for-profit utility dedicated to the community it serves. Providing safe, reliable energy to customers in Mount Horeb, our hometown team is customer-focused and service-oriented, looking out for the community's best interests. At Mount Horeb Utilities, we are committed to keeping Mount Horeb a great place to live, work, and play. For more information on how Mount Horeb Utilities energizes our community, visit MountHorebUtilities.com.
Located in the heart of beautiful Mount Horeb, Wisconsin, Norsk Golf Club boasts a tough but fair 9 holes that will be challenging and fun for golfers of all ages. Norsk Golf Club is dedicated to serving our community by creating a family-friendly destination for golf, outdoor recreation, and entertainment in every season while preserving the irreplaceable green space in the center of Mount Horeb. Don't forget about our...
Back on Wisco Radio. MG ball in pretty good field position here.
Handoff is to Hebowitz as he is going to get close and I believe picked up the first down on the play. Solid run there by him. Silver Eagles knocking on the door here. Maru looks right. Pass is complete on the screen to Humer. Has been his favorite target so far to this point. Picks up a couple on the play.
I'm surprised we haven't seen the senior tight end at Lucas Beck much in the game yet. He's a big playmaker else on this offense. Haven't looked his way too many times. Excuse me, hasn't even seen him on the field too much either, honestly.
Looks going 5 wide here. Maru, excuse me. Pass batted down at the line of scrimmage. Ryan Scogan on the play for the Vikings. Third and six here, as what looked like it was been a promising drive for the Silver Eagles. Starting to stall out a little here in the red zone. They're going to get tested here with a 3rd and 6. Still 8-0 Vikings. Just under 11 minutes left to go here in the first half. Maru checks, got 3 receivers to his left, none to the right. Habelwitz on the draw for Maru. And Maru's going to take it himself. Get down to about the 1 yard line. Very good play there. Vikings trying to get substitutions, nowhere close, as Scogan and Shipman could not get off the field. And a timeout is going to be called by the Vikings. And we're going to take a quick one here and be back on Wisco Radio.
Bar and grill, bowling lanes, and to stop by and watch the Wisco Radio broadcasts. To book a tee time, visit us online at norskgolfclub.com or call 608-437-3399. That's 608-437-3399.
Doctors Steve Samuelson and Lauren Taw are your local eye care professionals. Samuelson Eye Care provides the highest quality optometric care for both adults and children in a friendly, comfortable, and professional environment. Clear vision starts with healthy eyes.
Back at it on Wisco Radio. MG is knocking on the door here.
Gonna go heavy set here, bringing in that extra offensive lineman. Still 2 receivers left, though, none right. Habelwitz gonna get the handoff, gonna stumble forward. And see what the call on the field, I believe he is short. Yeah, short is correct. Second and about a half a yard here.
Be a really good story if MHB's defense could hold them here on this 1 yard line.
See what they can do. Same formation, heavy set. I think we all know the play. Maru tries to sneak in, but he is short.
It's going to make it 3rd and goal.
Myself included, was likely one of the few fooled us. I thought it was going to be a handoff to their star back, Habelwitz, but Maru tries to take it in himself. The Vikings defense, though, was not fooled, and they stopped him. See if they can hold him here. Another handoff. And this time, the Silver Eagles are in for the touchdown. Habelwitz on the carry. Found the hole and hit it.
Good play there by the Silver Eagles.
Can't make it easier than that. As gonna line up for the extra point here.
Yeah, pretty good field position going down, starting the drive as they pinned MHB back deep and put them in tough field position. Put MHB's defense in tough field position, and MG capitalizes on the good field position and scores off it.
Jesus Garcia to do the PAT duties for the Silver Eagles. As the kick is up and it is blocked. Kick is blocked there by Colton Bell. Brooks Pernot got in there as well, but officially
that'll keep the score at 8-6 as MHB leads here just early in the second quarter. And MHB looking to answer now, hoping to take a nice lead here. Keep this nice lead as well.
Garcia coming out to do the kicking duties on the kickoff as well.
MHB's offense will get their 3rd time of the ball tonight.
Back deep, I believe, is Primusberger and Owens.
Hoping to repeat what they did on that first drive as it was a 60-yard bomb to Keelas and just outrace the defender after that.
Be a short kick fielded by Owens. Gonna give to Primusberger. The Silver Eagle defense not fooled, though. Still a nice gain nonetheless as Primusberger takes it up to about the 27, maybe the 28. See where it's officially marked. Oh, excuse me, 26-yard line.
Ball spotted at the Mount Horeb Barneveld 46-yard line. First and 10, Vikings.
First and 10 Vikings. Seen a little bit from their offense on those first couple of drives. Would like to see them establish themselves more in the run game as they have been able to all year. Just helps open the playbook as they're going to start out with a handoff here to Owens. And Owens looks promising but gets stood up there.
Owens ball carrier.
Yeah, right about that line of scrimmage. And this MJ defense is doing a good job against Owens in this running game so far.
Certain Zeus on the stop. Second down here. Vikings go 3 receivers left, 1 right. Helgeson drops back, looks Keel's way on the right, makes one man miss, tries to get outside. Can't do much else with it. Going to take the ball up to about the 33.
Yeah, wouldn't even say he made one man miss there. It looks like he just completely stiff-armed him, looking like a Derrick Henry stiff-arm there. Just bigger than the DB and shows him.
That's right. Going to make it a very manageable 3rd down, 3rd and 3 to be exact. Helgeson gets the play call. Coming out after giving up a touchdown. Do not want to go 3 and out here. As Helgeson drops back, looks Keel's way, and he's got him. Keel makes some guy miss, and it's going to take it up to about the 44.
He's got a first down and about 5 more there. Slowly but surely working this way downfield.
Really like to see the Vikings getting that short passing game going, just adding yet another element to their offense. Already a high-powered offense, but going to need that short passing game come playoff time. And as the Vikings with a fresh set of downs, they're going to give to Owens, and had a hole for a second.
Yeah, I like this MHB offense. As soon as you shut down one part, they've done a really good job containing Owens. Despite that run, nice 4-yard gain there out of Owens. Other than that, they've done a nice job going outside their ways and going on the short out routes instead of just QB takeoff or launching it deep. It does work most of the time, but sometimes you got to look other routes too.
That's right. Helgeson's going to keep it himself. Tries to get to the outside. It's not going to be able to. In on the play there is Chase Yinko.
And MG is still shutting down this run game.
Will connect, and Chase Yinko in on the stop. 2 of the multiple studs on the Silver Eagle defense. As like I said in the pregame, they love to take the ball away. It's be about a 3rd and long 4 here for the Vikings. As Helgeson drops back, looks for the hitch, but he's got Primusberger deep, wide open, gets it to him, and the catch is made. Gonna be brought down though, around the 16. Tackle made there by Tyler Donkersgood.
Yeah, good job there by Helgeson, able to get outside the pocket and read the field and finds a wide open Primusberger down deep.
It's good to see Primusberger getting involved a little bit more.
Yeah. Listed the halfback on this team, but done a really good job filling in that 3rd receiver role here.
Seems to have taken that Tyler Buechner-like role from last year, if you remember, as kind of like a hybrid between a tailback as well as he can go play wide out. And he can run routes just as well as any other wide receiver on this team.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be long before he starts getting a lot more reps at receiver too. Come next year where Elstad's going to be gone as he's a senior this year. It'll probably be, not sure if they'll play him at the running back spot next year either because Owens will be gone, but still got a long time before that. And now let's keep with the present and keep with this amazing MHB offense.
As the Vikings go 2 receivers left, 2 right. Owens in the backfield. Gonna flip it to Primusberger as he's got some space. What a play there by Tyler Donkersgood as he was able to wrap up Primusberger, not actually allowing him to pick up the first down.
Yeah, really shifty runner for Primusberger as he's small, on the smaller side and really quick. Nice wrap up there by the defense.
3rd and a really short one here for the Vikings. As it looked like for a second, Primusberger had enough room and we know he has the speed to get to the end zone there. A really good pursuit by Donkersgood to make the tackle. As the Vikings go heavy set here. Just gonna give it to Owens. Owens makes a jump cut and Owens is to the outside and Owens goes. Touchdown Vikings. What good vision by Owens to bounce it outside and get the score. That is his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. Vikings now lead at 14-7 pending the likely 2-point conversion here.
Yeah, couldn't get anything going earlier in the running game and gets the outside and able to get around the DB and scores there.
Can't keep Owens contained too long.
Wouldn't say he's the quickest running back, but definitely the biggest and strongest.
As it looks like the Vikings there tried to run behind their Indiana commit left tackle, Austin Livefried. But the Silver Eagles packed that left side and were able to get the stop there. Vikings lead 14-6 nonetheless.
I think we'll take a quick break here and be right back as MHB is leading 14-6 late here in this second quarter.
So contact Samuelson Eye Care at 437-3377. That's 437-3377 to schedule an exam today. You'll be glad you did.
The Mount Horeb Barneveld Gridiron Club is an organization focused on assisting in the development of youth football players and raising funds for the Mount Horeb Barneveld Football program. The mission of the Mount Horeb Barneveld Gridiron Club is to work cooperatively with the Mount Horeb and Barneveld school districts to support the efforts of the Mount Horeb Barneveld High School Football Program and the Mount Horeb Barneveld Youth Football Program. To learn more about the Mount Horeb Barneveld Gridiron Club or to find out ways to support the program, head to mhb-football.com. That's mhb-football.com.
Back at it on Wisco Radio will be McGuire to kick off at their own 40.
Haberwitz and Yinko back deep for the Silver Eagles. Waiting at around the 10-yard line. 4:42 left to go in this first half.
Yeah, the defense definitely didn't do the best job, but we're able to hold them out of the end zone for the 2-point conversion, still making this a 1-score game.
All about adjustments here for the Vikings defense as the kick is away and a line drive. Really nice bounces. It's going to be picked up by Yinko around the 2. Yinko's got some space to the outside.
He'll end up just getting drilled at about the 26. He gets up okay.
Nice gain nonetheless as Yinko had to make a quick decision as he thought it was going to go into the end zone like most of us here, but it took a very solid Viking bounce and stayed out, forcing Yinko to have to pick it up. 4:35 left to go here in the first half. Vikings, of course, lead 14-6. Maru back in the shotgun. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Habelwitz in the backfield. Looks right, gets the quick screen out. Makes one man miss, tries to get the outside. Does Cal Worth, their leading receiver on the year, but he does not. It's going to be a loss of about 2 on the play there.
Yeah, Elstad originally had him for a loss of about 4, beat the receiver, but couldn't finish off the tackle. Ends up, luckily, still resulting in a loss of 2.
And a flag on the play as another false start comes in, I believe.
And that'll push MG back. Really tough after you come to a 2nd and 12, and that's going to make it 2nd and 17 now.
4:05 left to go. in the first half.
Second and 18.
MG's offense, I think, really wants to put some points on the board here, and they're going to need to find something to do here on this second and third down.
Maru drops back. Good adjustment to come back to the ball there. Catch is made by Isaiah Erb.
Yeah, more good defense there by MHB, but just a better ball there by Maru. Could have been more up by his chest, but nevertheless, it's a catch and nice gain there. It's going to make it a much more manageable third down after a 10-yard pass.
False start as I believe the Silver Eagles tried to catch the Vikings off guard, but ended up causing even more confusion than necessary, as that's going to move them back 5. And what was already a third and manageable, now a third and long, as it's going to be 3rd and 12 here. 3:15 left to go. Not where you want to be if you're the Silver Eagles.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the downsides to doing a high-tempoed offense. Not always all the team knows exactly what's going on.
Now instead of worrying about picking up that first, you also have to worry about the possibility here with not much time left of the Vikings getting this ball back, but not here, as Habelwitz is able to pick up the first down. Just barely got there.
Going to keep this high-tempoed offense up. Do still have plenty of time here in the second quarter with 2:50 left.
On the stop there, Owen Asherman. Vikings playing up. A little bit of confusion, though, from the safeties. Habelwitz on the run. Tries to cut it the outside. Going to be stopped for maybe a gain of 1 if he's lucky. Ashman in there again with the tackle. Just a little over 2 minutes left. Silver Eagles go 2 receivers on each side. Gonna give to Habelwitz, though, as he makes one man miss. Gonna be swarmed on the play by Carson Salona and Brooks Pernot right around the sticks.
I think he'll just be about a yard or 2 short.
They get this first down. Wouldn't be surprised if the Silver Eagles go with a little bit more tempo than they already are, considering there's only 1:40 left to go. But they do not, and it's going to be 4th down here.
Oh, and a late flag goes up.
Habelwitz's helmet fell off, and he is down.
He looks to get up okay.
See what the call is here. Late flag, like you said, Jack.
My guess is MHB hit him late after the play if Habelwitz's helmet was off, and that can result in really good field position here for MG. I think they're also deciding where to put the spot of this ball, too, because it looked right there with that first down.
Was indeed close. Refs still conversing about this. 1:37 left to go. As the stadium waits for the call here. Very important moment early in this game. Sportsmanlike conduct is the call on the Silver Eagles. So that's going to back the ball up. But it is going to be a first down. It is going to be a first down, I believe, but the ball is going to be moved back.
Yeah, still do have time for this last drive, this second quarter with 1.5 minutes left, but definitely not what you want. It's going to push it back to the 34. Do not see Habelwitz on the field, though. Hopefully he's all right.
The give is to Yinko, and Yinko is going to be stopped for a modest gain of about one or so. 2. 1:17 left. Going with a little bit of tempo here. 2nd and 8. Maru drops back. He's going to take it himself, though. And he's got some room to work as he's trying to get to the outside. And he's going to keep going. Flag on the play. I believe there was a legal block there on Isaiah Erb. If so, that is a costly penalty as Maru was able to escape and turn into a really nice gain there. See what the official call is, and the Silver Eagles moving back. And it is a on the Silver Eagles, as that's going to back them up more. Spot foul, I believe.
Still be 2nd down, but going to push them back quite a ways more.
Going to stay a 2nd and 8, as it was a spot foul. See what they do here. Hablewood's back in the game. Good sign if you are a Silver Eagles fan or player.
Yeah, definitely want your big playmaker, Hablewitz, back in the game if you want to continue this game.
Haven't seen too much from their key receivers in this game. Isaiah Erb and Cal Worth. Cal Worth, I believe, had that one catch that went for about -2 so far to start the game. As Maru looks, and that pass is dropped on a play by Preston Humer as he did not corral the ball before turning his head, and that's costly because he had some room to run. Welcome in Blaine to the booth.
3rd down.
3rd and 7 here. 3rd and 8, excuse me, for the Silver Eagles. 48 seconds left here. See how aggressive they are as Maru gets outside, gets to the sticks, and he's going to be a little short. Gets pushed out of bounds pretty hard on the Vikings sideline. No flags coming in as it was a legal tackle. And they are going to give him the first on the play. Looked a little closer. I figured they would have at least measured, but no.
MG originally had plenty of time in this 2nd quarter with almost 4 minutes on this clock, and now just 40 seconds instead. Gonna need to hurry up this offense.
42 seconds clock stopped with Maru getting out of bounds. And Maru looks to Hablewitz. Hablewitz tries to sneak under McGuire, but is not able to do so as he is tackled in bounds, forcing the Silver Eagles to take a timeout on the play. And we are going to take one here as well. We'll be back with the remainder of this first half on Wisco Radio.
Farmers Savings Bank is proud of their community banking tradition. Farmers Savings Bank is committed to providing a high level of customer service and products to enhance the well-being of the communities they serve. Whether it is for a home, farm, land, or business loan, Farmers Savings Bank has money to lend. Be sure to call your local Mount Horeb Farmers Savings Bank today at 437-2265. Farmers Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Do you have a home in the Mount Horeb area that you want to sell? Well, we have a solution for you. First Weber of Mount Horeb is your hometown realtor and is committed to finding you the perfect home. In town or in the country, Mark Nortman and his team will help you find the property of your dreams. Do you or a friend have a home or property that you need listed? Well, call us. We have motivated buyers for these properties. For the exposure and experience you need, call Mark Nortman at 575-3393 or visit them online today at firstweber.com. First Weber of Mount Horeb, your hometown realtor.
Yep. Back in on Wisco Radio, MG on 2nd and 6 on their own 48. Not much time left.
Maru drops back. He's looking deep, throwing into a sea of Vikings, and that is going to be intercepted. Tucker Shipman on the interception. Always nice for him, especially on senior night, getting the interception there. as the Vikings are in business. 27 seconds left, and we know they have a high-powered offense, so I wouldn't be surprised they show a little bit of aggression here and try to move the ball down the field and put some more points on the board.
Yeah, I believe they still got 2 timeouts here, and like you said, Will, wouldn't be surprised if they try to work it down the field.
Ball spotted at the Mount Horeb Barneveld 44-yard line, 1st and 10, Vikings.
4 receivers on the field for the Vikings here. Elstead, Asherman, Primusberger, as well as Keel. Owens in the backfield along with Helgeson, and Helgeson is dropping back, and he's going to throw the screen to Owens, and Owen has a little bit of room. Owens going to take it up to about the 41, about a 15-yard gain. Timeout by the Vikings here. 19 seconds left here in the first half, and we're going to take a quick break here on Wisco Radio.
This Wisco Radio broadcast is sponsored by Samuelson Eye Care. Clear vision starts with healthy eyes, so contact Samuelson Eye Care to schedule an exam today. Kittleson Landscape. Call today for your free landscaping estimate. Mount Horeb Utilities, providing safe, reliable energy to customers in Mount Horeb. Mark Nortman and Associates, Mount Horeb's 5-star First Weber Realtor. Farmers Savings Bank, your Mount Horeb destination for home, farm, land, or business loans. Mount Horeb Chiropractic, state-of-the-art chiropractic services right here in Mount Horeb. And Norsk Golf Club, Mount Horeb's premier 9-hole golf course.
Welcome back here on Wisco Radio. Vikings in business. First down here at the Silver Eagle 41 as Helgeson drops back, looks to throw, is going to try and scramble out, not able to do so as he is going to be sacked. In there on the play was number 84, Jesus Garcia, also the kicker for the team, and that's going to put a never mind, the Vikings are going to call a timeout here. We're going to stay here though, as I assumed that the Vikings were just going to let the clock run out, but that is not the case. We have seen them have a last-second Hail Mary back a couple weeks ago at DeForest, where Keel had that amazing catch over one defender and then managed to run about 15 more yards, evading a couple more into the end zone for a last-second score.
Yeah, wouldn't be surprised if they just heave up to their playmakers, as Keel, Primusberger, and Elstead, imagine, would all be in on this play with just 13 seconds. So they do have 1 or 2 shots. If they want to just take like a 10, 12-yard out route and just get out of bounds and take a shorter downfield pass, they could certainly do so.
For certain, the playbook, at least the passing game side, is open here. As the Silver Eagles are going to come out with 3 deep, about 15 yards deep. We'll see what they do here. Helgeson drops back. He's going to fire, and it's going to be intercepted on the play as Elstead wasn't looking. Intercepted by Tyler Donkersgood, and he's got some room to run. Going to take it up to about the 47 or so, and the ball is loose. Going to be recovered, though.
And that's going to end it here for this first half, excuse me. MHB's leading 14-6, as that'll hurt the average a bit for Helgeson. Just 2 interceptions on the season, and we'll be back here on Wisco Radio.
Mount Horeb Utilities is a locally owned, not-for-profit utility dedicated to the community it serves. Providing safe, reliable energy to customers in Mount Horeb, our hometown team is customer-focused and service-oriented, looking out for the community's best interests. At Mount Horeb Utilities, we are committed to keeping Mount Horeb a great place to live, work, and play. For more information on how Mount Horeb Utilities energizes our community, visit MountHorebUtilities.com.
Located in the heart of beautiful Mount Horeb, Wisconsin, Norsk Golf Club boasts a tough but fair 9 holes that will be challenging and fun for golfers of all ages. Norsk Golf Club is dedicated to serving our community by creating a family-friendly destination for golf, outdoor recreation, and entertainment in every season while preserving the irreplaceable green space in the center of Mount Horeb. Don't forget about our bar and grill, bowling lanes, and to stop by and watch the Wisco Radio broadcasts. To book a tee time, visit us online at norskgolfclub.com or call 608-437-3399. That's 608-437-3399.
Doctors Steve Samuelson and Lauren Taw are your local eye care professionals. Samuelson Eye Care provides the highest quality optometric care for both adults and children in a friendly, comfortable, and professional environment. Clear vision starts with healthy eyes, so contact Samuelson Eye Care at 437-3377. That's 437-3377 to schedule an exam today. You'll be glad you did.
The Mount Horeb Barneveld Gridiron Club is an organization focused on assisting in the development of youth football players and raising funds for the Mount Horeb Barneveld Football program. The mission of the Mount Horeb Barneveld Gridiron Club is to work cooperatively with the Mount Horeb and Barneveld school districts to support the efforts of the Mount Horeb Barneveld High School football program and the Mount Horeb Barneveld Youth Football program. To learn more about the Mount Horeb Barneveld Gridiron Club or to find out ways to support the program, head to mhb-football.com. That's mhb-football.com.
Farmers Savings Bank is proud of their community banking tradition. Farmers Savings Bank is committed to providing a high level of customer service and products to enhance the well-being of the communities they serve. Whether it is for a home, farm, land, or business loan, Farmers Savings Bank has money to lend. Be sure to call your local Mount Horeb Farmers Savings Bank today at 437-2265. Farmers Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Do you have a home in the Mount Horeb area that you want to sell? Well, we have a solution for you. First Weber of Mount Horeb is your hometown realtor and is committed to finding you the perfect home. In town or in the country, Mark Nortman and his team will help you find the property of your dreams. Do you or a friend have a home or property that you need listed? Well, call us. We have motivated buyers for these properties. For the exposure and experience you need, call Mark Nortman at 575-3393 or visit them online today at firstweber.com. First Weber of Mount Horeb, your hometown realtor.
This Wisco Radio broadcast is sponsored by Samuelson Eye Care. Clear vision starts with healthy eyes, so contact Samuelson Eye Care to schedule an exam today. Kittleson Landscape. Call today for your free landscaping estimate. Mount Horeb Utilities, providing safe, reliable energy to customers in Mount Horeb. Mark Nortman and Associates, Mount Horeb's 5-star First Weber Realtor. Farmers Savings Bank, your Mount Horeb destination for home, farm, land, or business loans. Mount Horeb Chiropractic, state-of-the-art chiropractic services right here in Mount Horeb. And Norsk Golf Club, Mount Horeb's premier 9-hole golf course.
Mount Horeb Utilities is a locally owned, not-for-profit utility dedicated to the community it serves. Providing safe, reliable energy to customers in Mount Horeb, our hometown team is customer-focused and service-oriented, looking out for the community's best interests. At Mount Horeb Utilities, we are committed to keeping Mount Horeb a great place to live, work, and play. For more information on how Mount Horeb Utilities energizes our community, visit MountHorebUtilities.com.
Located in the heart of beautiful Mount Horeb, Wisconsin, Norsk Golf Club boasts a tough but fair 9 holes that will be challenging and fun for golfers of all ages. Norsk Golf Club is dedicated to serving our community by creating a family-friendly destination for golf, outdoor recreation, and entertainment in every season while preserving the irreplaceable green space in the center of Mount Horeb. Don't forget about our bar and grill, bowling lanes, and to stop by and watch the Wisco Radio broadcasts. To book a tee time, visit us online at norskgolfclub.com or call 608-437-3399. That's 608-437-3399.
Doctors Steve Samuelson and Lauren Taw are your local eye care professionals. Samuelson Eye Care provides the highest quality optometric care for both adults and children in a friendly, comfortable, and professional environment. Clear vision starts with healthy eyes, so contact Samuelson Eye Care at 437-3377. That's 437-3377 to schedule an exam today. You'll be glad you did.
The Mount Horeb Barneveld Gridiron Club is an organization focused on assisting in the development of youth football players and raising funds for the Mount Horeb Barneveld Football program. The mission of the Mount Horeb Barneveld Gridiron Club is to work cooperatively with the Mount Horeb and Barneveld school districts to support the efforts of the Mount Horeb Barneveld High School football program and the Mount Horeb Barneveld Youth Football program. To learn more about the Mount Horeb Barneveld Gridiron Club or to find out ways to support the program, head to mhb-football.com. That's mhb-football.com.
Farmers Savings Bank is proud of their community banking tradition. Farmers Savings Bank is committed to providing a high level of customer service and products to enhance the well-being of the communities they serve. Whether it is for a home, farm, land, or business loan, Farmers Savings Bank has money to lend. Be sure to call your local Mount Horeb Farmers Savings Bank today at 437-2265. Farmers Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Do you have a home in the Mount Horeb area that you want to sell? Well, we have a solution for you. First Weber of Mount Horeb is your hometown realtor and is committed to finding you the perfect home. In town or in the country, Mark Nortman and his team will help you find the property of your dreams. Do you or a friend have a home or property that you need listed? Well, call us. We have motivated buyers for these properties. For the exposure and experience you need, call Mark Nortman at 575-3393 or visit them online today at firstweber.com. First Weber of Mount Horeb, your hometown realtor.
This Wisco Radio broadcast is sponsored by Samuelson Eye Care. Clear vision starts with healthy eyes, so contact Samuelson Eye Care to schedule an exam today. Kittleson Landscape. Call today for your free landscaping estimate. Mount Horeb Utilities, providing safe, reliable energy to customers in Mount Horeb. Mark Nortman and Associates, Mount Horeb's 5-star First Weber Realtor. Farmers Savings Bank, your Mount Horeb destination for home, farm, land, or business loans. Mount Horeb Chiropractic, state-of-the-art chiropractic services right here in Mount Horeb. And Norsk Golf Club, Mount Horeb's premier 9-hole golf course.
Mount Horeb Utilities is a locally owned, not-for-profit utility dedicated to the community it serves. Providing safe, reliable energy to customers in Mount Horeb, our hometown team is customer-focused and service-oriented, looking out for the community's best interests. At Mount Horeb Utilities, we are committed to keeping Mount Horeb a great place to live, work, and play. For more information on how Mount Horeb Utilities energizes our community, visit MountHorebUtilities.com.
Located in the heart of beautiful Mount Horeb, Wisconsin, Norsk Golf Club boasts a tough but fair 9 holes that will be challenging and fun for golfers of all ages. Norsk Golf Club is dedicated to serving our community by creating a family-friendly destination for golf, outdoor recreation, and entertainment in every season while preserving the irreplaceable green space in the center of Mount Horeb. Don't forget about our bar and grill, bowling lanes, and to stop by and watch the Wisco Radio broadcasts. To book a tee time, visit us online at norskgolfclub.com or call 608-437-3399. That's 608-437-3399.
Doctors Steve Samuelson and Lauren Taw are your local eye care professionals. Samuelson Eye Care provides the highest quality optometric care for both adults and children in a friendly, comfortable, and professional environment. Clear vision starts with healthy eyes, so contact Samuelson Eye Care at 437-3377. That's 437-3377 to schedule an exam today. You'll be glad you did.
The Mount Horeb Barneveld Gridiron Club is an organization focused on assisting in the development of youth football players and raising funds for the Mount Horeb Barneveld Football program. The mission of the Mount Horeb Barneveld Gridiron Club is to work cooperatively with the Mount Horeb and Barneveld school districts to support the efforts of the Mount Horeb Barneveld High School football program and the Mount Horeb Barneveld Youth Football program. To learn more about the Mount Horeb Barneveld Gridiron Club or to find out ways to support the program, head to mhb-football.com. That's mhb-football.com.
Farmers Savings Bank is proud of their community banking tradition. Farmers Savings Bank is committed to providing a high level of customer service and products to enhance the well-being of the communities they serve. Whether it is for a home, farm, land, or business loan, Farmers Savings Bank has money to lend. Be sure to call your local Mount Horeb Farmer Savings Bank today at 437-2265. Farmers Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Do you have a home in the Mount Horeb area that you want to sell? Well, we have a solution for you. First Weber of Mount Horeb is your hometown realtor and is committed to finding you the perfect home. In town or in the country, Mark Nortman and his team will help you find the property of your dreams. Do you or a friend have a home or property that you need listed? Well, call us. We have motivated buyers for these properties. For the exposure and experience you need, call Mark Nortman at 575-3393 or visit them online today at firstweber.com. First Weber of Mount Horeb, your hometown realtor.
This Wisco Radio broadcast is sponsored by Samuelson Eye Care. Clear vision starts with healthy eyes, so contact Samuelson Eye Care to schedule an exam today. Kittleson Landscape. Call today for your free landscaping estimate. Mount Horeb Utilities, providing safe, reliable energy to customers in Mount Horeb. Mark Nortman and Associates, Mount Horeb's 5-star First Weber Realtor. Farmers Savings Bank, your Mount Horeb destination for home, farm, land, or business loans. Mount Horeb Chiropractic, state-of-the-art chiropractic services right here in Mount Horeb. And Norsk Golf Club, Mount Horeb's premier 9-hole golf course.
Back here on Wisco Radio for a quick update on halftime. MHB is currently leading the way 14-6. As they've done a very nice job here on offense here early. Struggle on that second drive to get anything going, but on the first drive, nice 60-yard bomb to Chris Keel. And then on the second score, Owens beat the defender on the right side, able to get in for the score. As it's glad they were able to get the running game going as early. The MG defense did a really good job stopping them. Will, what do you got for us?
Yeah, for certain, and it just feels like these last couple of weeks, in specific these last two, it just feels kind of like the same vibe, like maybe a little bit more this week. The Vikings had, it feels like they done a little bit more on offense, but as you've seen last week, they really didn't get it going until about halfway through the third quarter, still managing to put up a whole lot of points, but we'll see if they can do that here. We know they like to run the score up, and obviously averaging 42.5 points a game. We'll see what they do here in the second half, and we're going to be back on Wisco Radio for that second half. Jack Goodwin and Will Imbus on the call.
We have a winner in the 50-50 raffle.
Mount Horeb Utilities is a locally owned, not-for-profit utility dedicated to the community it serves. Providing safe, reliable energy to customers in Mount Horeb, our hometown team is customer-focused and service-oriented, looking out for the community's best interests. At Mount Horeb Utilities, we are committed to keeping Mount Horeb a great place to live, work, and play. For more information on how Mount Horeb Utilities energizes our community, visit MountHorebUtilities.com.
Located in the heart of beautiful Mount Horeb, Wisconsin, Norsk Golf Club boasts a tough but fair 9 holes that will be challenging and fun for golfers of all ages. Norsk Golf Club is dedicated to serving our community by creating a family-friendly destination for golf, outdoor recreation, and entertainment in every season while preserving the irreplaceable green space in the center of Mount Horeb. Don't forget about our bar and grill, bowling lanes, and to stop by and watch the Wisco Radio broadcasts. To book a tee time, visit us online at norskgolfclub.com or call 608-437-3399. That's 608-437-3399.
Doctors Steve Samuelson and Lauren Taw are your local eye care professionals. Samuelson Eye Care provides the highest quality optometric care for both adults and children in a friendly, comfortable, and professional environment. Clear vision starts with healthy eyes, so contact Samuelson Eye Care at 437-3377. That's 437-3377 to schedule an exam today. You'll be glad you did.
The Mount Horeb Barneveld Gridiron Club is an organization focused on assisting in the development of youth football players and raising funds for the Mount Horeb Barneveld Football program. The mission of the Mount Horeb Barneveld Gridiron Club is to work cooperatively with the Mount Horeb and Barneveld school districts to support the efforts of the Mount Horeb Barneveld High School Football Program and the Mount Horeb Barneveld Youth Football Program. To learn more about the Mount Horeb Barneveld Gridiron Club or to find out ways to support the program, head to mhb-football.com. That's mhb-football.com.
Welcome back here on Wisco Radio. Second half action about to get underway, but we have some stats, some first half stats for you. Jack, take it away.
Yeah, somewhat shockingly, MG is beating Mount Horeb Barneveld in yards so far, just by 10 yards, but I'm a little surprised. This MG's offense done a good job against this really tough and strong MHB defense. Is only allowing 7 points this week, and I believe almost like only 10 points per game. About done a really good job all season. Anyways, with some halftime stats, MG's leading the way with 10 first downs, with Mount Horeb Barneveld only at 5. As I was saying, Monona Grove had about 10 more yards, leading the way at 163 to 152. MHB still slow running the ball. They are 11 for 28 on the ground, as MG is 22 for 104. Done a really good job with those QB scrambles for Maru. And then the leading rushers, Owens, with 8 for 27. And on the other side is Habelwitz with 12 for 51. And also Monroe for 9 for 51. He's been on the ground running the ball a lot. On the passing side, though, MHB is doing much better with 124 to 59. And then completion percentage, they each thrown an interception. And Helgeson is 7 for 10. And Maru is 9 for 16. Leading passer, obviously, Helgeson and Maru on the other side. Leading receiver is Keel, 3 for 83, set up by that big touchdown for Keel on that 60-yard bomb. And the other side is Habelwitz for 2 for 28, and then no fumbles lost. And both sides have struggled with penalties, as MG is 8 for 65 and Mount Horeb is 6 for 35. Raps have definitely been busy this game, but doing a very good job. Can't complain, and definitely saw the calls on most of them, and done some good football tonight so far. Be right back for second half action on Wisco Radio.
Farmers Savings Bank is proud of their community banking tradition. Farmers Savings Bank is committed to providing a high level of customer service and products to enhance the well-being of the communities they serve. Whether it is for a home, farm, land, or business loan, Farmers Savings Bank has money to lend. Be sure to call your local Mount Horeb Farmers Savings Bank today at 437-2265. Farmers Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Do you have a home in the Mount Horeb area that you want to sell? Well, we have a solution for you. First Weber of Mount Horeb is your hometown realtor and is committed to finding you the perfect home. In town or in the country, Mark Nortman and his team will help you find the property of your dreams. Do you or a friend have a home or property that you need listed? Well, call us. We have motivated buyers for these properties. For the exposure and experience you need, call Mark Nortman at 575-3393 or visit them online today at firstweber.com. First Weber of Mount Horeb, your hometown realtor.
This Wisco Radio broadcast is sponsored by Samuelson Eye Care. Clear vision starts with healthy eyes, so contact Samuelson Eye Care to schedule an exam today. Kittleson Landscape. Call today for your free landscaping estimate. Mount Horeb Utilities, providing safe, reliable energy to customers in Mount Horeb. Mark Nortman and Associates, Mount Horeb's 5-star First Weber Realtor. Farmers Savings Bank, your Mount Horeb destination for home, farm, land, or business loans. Mount Horeb Chiropractic, state-of-the-art chiropractic services right here in Mount Horeb. And Norsk Golf Club, Mount Horeb's premier 9-hole golf course.
Welcome in here on Wisco Radio. Getting set for second half action. Vikings set to receive the kick. Jesus Garcia to kick for the Silver Eagles, kicking right to left here. Weather's still nice, no breeze at all. Perfect football weather here in early September.
Yeah, definitely not too hot, not too cold, and these football players are definitely not complaining on this Friday night.
Kicking off from the 25 here. The kick is away. It's going to be fielded around the 30 by Primusberger. He's going to keep it himself. Nice pursuit there. Failed to make the tackle. Going to be stopped around the 40. Able to evade the first tackler. In on the play was Will Card, as he had an angle but could not bring down the speedy Primusberger. As the Vikings with some good field position, see if they can take advantage of it. Handoff is to Owens, and Owens is going to bounce it outside. Tiptoes his way across the 50 for the Vikings first down. Going to be pushed out of bounds around the 48 of the Silver Eagles.
Yeah, right. It's a good sign here for MHB offense. Struggled to run this ball in this first half, and good 12-yard gain to start this second half.
As Helgeson hands off to Owens again. And Owens going to be able to pick up about 3, maybe on the play. Lucas Beck in there on the tackle.
Yeah, lucky he was just able to get that kind of yardage out of it. It looked like they had him wrapped up back at the line of scrimmage, able to fight his way for a few more, though, and make it a more manageable 2nd and 7.
Second and 7 here from the Silver Eagle 45. As Helgeson in shotgun, Owens to his right, gonna drop back, throw to Keel, complete. Keel makes a man miss, gonna take it up to about the 32. Good catch and run there by Keel.
Yeah, I think that's one part where we forgot to mention during halftime. They've done a really nice job with just these checkdowns to Elstead and Keel. With their really good shifty route running, it makes the DBs hard for them to cover those quick comebacks. As if they get up too close on them, then they'll end up taking off deep. And it's already happened to them once where Keel's been let go and got a big gain and touchdown out of it.
For certain, Vikings have been able to gain a lot after the catch. As Owens on the carry here takes it to about the 33-yard gain for the Vikings. Vikings putting together a nice little drive here. Marching their way into Silver Eagle territory. Helps with the good field position they had from the kickoff.
2nd and 8.
Helgeson in the pistol. Owens behind him, 2 receivers to his right, 1 to left. Gonna fake the handoff, looking deep. He has Keel if he wants him. Just out of reach for Keel, right off his fingertips. Looked like he about to run out of real estate in the back of the end zone, just a little long. I believe Helgeson may have held onto that ball just a half-second longer than he should have.
Yeah, I don't think if he would have put so much air on that, he definitely would have had him, as the DB got the chance to catch up. The DB got the chance to catch up on him after he was running out of space and not able to quite make the play.
Still able to hit him in his hands nonetheless. 3rd and 8 here. A little bit of confusion on the Silver Eagle defense as Helgeson takes the snap. He's going to roll right. Tries to hit Owens, but it is going to be caught but out of bounds there. Almost with the interception was Lucas Beck, the star backer for the Silver Eagles. 4th down here. Likely a go for it situation here for the Vikings.
It looks like the offensive team will stay on the field.
Helgeson in the shotgun. Owens to his right. Three receivers right as well, one left. Oh, Helgeson looks right, looks left, rolls out, just gets the ball away. It's going to be a short throw, but caught by Elston. What a play to come back to the ball. With how great the coverage was, that was probably the best option, to throw it short and let your man come back and get it. As it now is 1st and goal for the Vikings.
Almost a diving throw there by Helgeson. Definitely to his weak side, too. Scrambling, having to throw cross body, and he delivers it well. Looking like Patrick Mahomes with those diving throws out here.
For certain, very good throw there by Helgeson. And his presence to stay cool and calm while also managing to evade pressure and get the ball away to his playmakers. As he's going to line up here in the pistol. Owens behind him. Going to give to Owens, and Owens is going to walk in for the touchdown. Putting the Vikings up 20-8 here. Owens' 2nd touchdown of the game. And McGuire is going to come in for the PAT. It was a textbook of what the MHB offense has looked like to this point in the season. They threw it deep, and then to finish it off, Owens runs it into the end zone for the score. 20-6 Vikings, 9:05 left to go. McGuire with the PAT attempt. First of the game for him. And it's up, and it is good for McGuire. Vikings take a 21-6 advantage as they strike quick here in the second half. Pretty solid drive there, wouldn't you say, Jack?
Yeah, I definitely say so. And we're going to take a quick break. I'll be right back on Wisco Radio.
Hey sports fans, be sure to cheer on your local sports team just like Kittleson Landscape has for over 25 years. Like many of you, Craig and his team have students and athletes in the Mount Horeb schools, and they are dedicated to their success and the overall success of the athletic programs. Need a place to go and unwind after the big game? Kittleson Landscape specializes in outdoor fire pits, patios, and much more. To get your free estimate today, call 608-437-8845. Hope you enjoy the game, brought to you by Kittleson Landscape. Go Vikings!
Welcome in here on Wisco Radio. Vikings with a quick score to start the second half. McGuire to kick here, kicking left to right. Back deep is Chase Yenko, as well as Gavin Habowitz, the star tailback for the Silver Eagles.
Yeah, and a really nice MHB offensive drive there, able to start establishing the run there, as Owens had a few nice runs on that drive. Haven't seen Helgeson take off too many times tonight, though. Starting to shy away from that, or starting to go more towards the pass game, and done a good job of that.
For certain, contain has been good, as a line drive is going to be fielded there by Tyler Donker's good, and Tyler Donker's got some room to work, as he's going to take it out to about the 46, maybe the 47 of the Silver Eagles.
Yeah, also going back to that last drive, I think we saw some clean football finally. No flags, that I believe.
No flags.
It's a good way to start this second half. Nice fresh football. 14 flags in total in that first half.
Yeah, for certain. I think that's that's something both teams can agree on, is having less flags is always going to be better. As the Silver Eagles are going to start here in really good field positions, as they're going to start 3 receivers right, 1 left, and there's our first flag. The announcer's jinx got us, as there's going to be a false start there.
Should have just not said anything. I was thinking in my head, like, maybe I just shouldn't say anything, and there it is. First play of this second drive in the second half, and it bites the Silver Eagles. Be 1st and 15 now.
For certain, Silver Eagles, really, this is a key drive. Already down 2 scores. Do not want to give the ball back to the Vikings here, as they have a little bit of momentum, and especially with this good field position. And another flag. Another false start here.
Make it now 1st and 20. I also don't think we can look past this game yet. MHB does have a good lead, and their defense has played well so far, but can't forget that just in this late first half. They had a good drive going until those flags pushed them back. Wouldn't be surprised to see this offense drive down the field and get a touchdown here.
For certain, barring last game against the Wanakee Warriors, the Silver Eagles have shown the ability to put points on the board this year. As they look for the screen, pass is complete to Isaiah but he's going to be drilled after a pickup of about 5 on the play.
Another flag is thrown back at the quarterback. I think Scogan hit him late, I believe. And just 3 plays into this second drive, and 3 flags are the result.
This coach is not too happy with Scogan there, as I believe it is going to be some type of personal foul, roughing the passer deal. As you got to have discipline there not to hit the quarterback late. It's going to be an automatic first down for the Silver Eagles.
Yeah, sometimes you just hit them a half a second too late, and they're just going to throw it. And sometimes it's just because you hit them in the wrong spot, because they always want to protect their quarterbacks in high school, college, and NFL. And it shows there and gets to Scogan. Definitely not too happy about that one.
Fakes the end around. He's got people in his face. Maru's going to take off. He's going to pick up a solid gain there on first down, as Maru really showing off his athleticism tonight, getting it done on the ground.
Yeah, Ryan looked like he had him back there deep, and then he's able to just use his quickness to get around him and pick up almost a first down, honestly. Only a gain of 5, but almost like a 15-yard run of how far back he was.
He's going to look for the bubble screen. Pass is complete. Pass complete to Worth.
And Elstead not having any of that shifty movement by the offensive player, Morith, and stops him for no gain. Maybe a loss there, I believe.
Worth could not go anywhere, as everything. There was no lanes there for him at all. It's a third and long here at 3rd and 7, as Maru is going to drop back, and he's looking for Habelwitz, just out of the reach of his hands. Really solid pass there. Difficult throw. He had to get it over the defender. I believe that was Brooks Pernot there.
Yeah, I thought Habelwitz was going to come down with that one. He had the speed and just couldn't quite get there, just inches away from being able to get his hands on that.
See what the Silver Eagles do here. Obviously a little different scenario, but in this same spot in the first half, they kind of went tempo, as their quarterback is their punter as well, and they tried to trick the Viking defense and pinned them back deep. But we'll see what they do this time, as they're waiting the call from the sideline.
And McGuire's on the sideline. Looked like he was a little shaken up in that last play.
They are going to drop back to throw. And Maru is going to complete the pass short of the sticks there.
And
Habelwitz.
The ref looks like he has him right at the first down, and it'll be a first down.
Oh.
Good tackling there by MHB, but unfortunately it was just right at the sticks, and it was enough for a first down.
Obviously a little different angle up here, but I did not think that he got to the sticks. Nonetheless, first down, Silver Eagles. And he's looking to take a shot. Double covered. There is a flag.
Yeah, great call there by the refs. I think that was Shipman that hit him early. I would almost call that ball uncatchable, honestly. It looked like it was way too far out in front of him, but flag will be thrown, and it'll put him right at the goal line.
Shipman, being a senior and one of the leaders on this team, that is a play you do not expect him to make. Is clearly overthrown ball. Really no shot to getting there, and you had help as well, as Elstead was in there as well.
Yeah, just play clean football and just go up and maybe come down with a pick instead of just clean football, and just play some clean football.
For certain, as that's going to be a very costly penalty, as the ball moves up to the 18-yard line here in the red zone are the Silver Eagles. as they're going to look for another screen here. Really want to get that going, and still nothing there as Joseph Otto Morton picks up a couple. Not much more than that. Second and 8 here for the Silver Eagles. 6:40 left. Pass complete on the play. Joseph Otto Morton, he's going to run it all the way down about the 2-yard line. Very nice run after catch there by him.
Otto Morton on the reception. Brought down by Keel.
And they're going to go hurry up. Try and punch this in. A little bobble snap. Broken play, and Moreau is going to walk in for the score. Very nice heads-up play by the sophomore.
Just like that, the Silver Eagles are in the end zone, and right back in this game, they converted this. Imagine they would go for 2 here, maybe just go for 1, and it would be 21-13. I think they'll keep this offense out on this field to go for 2.
Going to go for 2 here, try and make this a 7-point game rather than an 8. Wouldn't be surprised. No sign of Jesus Garcia. So it's looking like they're going to come in and go for this. Game is far from over. Moreau signals. Looking, tries to get that screen going. And the trick play as Worth is going to throw to the end zone for the 2-point. Preston Hilmer on the catch. Like we said earlier, this offense is really, it is good, and they have really tested this Viking defense, which has been strong this early this year to this part.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't going to be an easy contest coming to this game. I was watching MD's last game earlier today, and they were able to, other than the Wanakee game, of course, the game before that where their offense is moving and generating points, they were in it, and they showed of how good their offense was, and that's why they're averaging 31 points a game this season.
For certain, I believe their last game before Wanakee was against Madison La Follette at home, and they played really well against them, showing their ability to move the ball as well as to on defensively as well.
Yeah, I think you give Maru a year or 2 more, and he's going to be a top passer in this state too. As it's just a sophomore starting on varsity.
For certain, Maru, definitely you could see the potential there with him, as especially on the running side. And he's shown that he can pass the ball as well. Missed some throws, but has been able to hit some as well against this tough Viking secondary. Led by Pernot, Elstead, and Keel. 6:15 left to go here. Garcia kicking off right to left. Back deep is Primusberger and Owens. He can keep it away. He's going to be a line drive to Owens. Going to fake the give to Primusberger. Owens has got a little bit of space if he wants it. And Owens, only the kicker to beat. And the kick, and oh!
And he just steps out of bounds.
Tried to just lower the shoulder there and push the kicker into the ground. The kicker got just enough to get him out of bounds. Nonetheless, solid return starting in Silver Eagle territory here.
Yeah, it looked like when Owens was looking around the field, he wanted to do a cutback, but noticed there was another guy right behind him and wasn't going to be able to do that. Able to quite stay in bounds there, and that would have really been nice for this MHB offense to be able to just score really quick. And actually, I wouldn't really say it was nice, because then this offense for the Silver Eagles would get to go right back on this field and know what they're doing, I feel like.
For certain, they were definitely getting hot there at the end of the last drive. Really, the last drive in total. I mean, just having them back on the field, granted, some points would be nice, but they have definitely shown their ability to move this football. It's going to be a screen to Owens, and Owens is not able to corral it as Jesus Garcia was in there. and just got his hands up, really distracted Owens there, as well as Helgeson, maybe not able to put it right where Owens needed it to take off with it, as he did have some space there.
Yeah, I think that's still one you got to come down with. Might not have been a big gain there, as it looked like MG had quite a few defenders to wrap him up, but I think that's still one you got to come down with either way.
Helgeson drops, gonna give a screen to Elstead. Elstead making a couple people miss, gonna take it up to about the 30. Solid pickup there on third down.
It's gonna make it third and much more manageable.
Second down, excuse me.
Third and 5.
Third and 5 here. Helgeson in the pistol, gonna give to Owens. Owens tries to find the hole, but there is none to find, as he's gonna be swarmed by multiple Silver Eagles defenders. It's gonna be a 4th and about 4.
Yeah, most games you see where Owens gets like 5-10 runs over 10 yards, but tonight I think it's just had 1 or 2. It's this MD's defense still giving up some yards against Owens, but for most part they've done a good job against him on the ground. That's why they haven't went to Helgeson's way a lot and not wanted to let him get hit.
Helgeson fakes, and Elstead is wide open. Touchdown, no doubt.
Looked like he had a little RPO action there. Has the choice to hand off to Owens there or throw it to Elstead, and he chooses right as Elstead uses that speed and just outraces that whole MG defense. They were just not ready for that at all.
Yeah, the Silver Eagles crowded the line, and Helgeson knew it right away.
And I think that's a case where they just thought they were just going to go with a short comeback or a run up the middle. Instead, they come out big on a deeper slant route and end up with a touchdown.
We're going to line up here. 4-2. Helgeson gonna fake. He is looking for Keel, and he's got him if he wants it. Pass is caught by Keel. 29-14 is your score. The Vikings lead it. 4:43 left to go in the third quarter. And we're gonna take a quick break here. Silver Eagle ball when we come back on Wisco Radio.
Are you in need of chiropractic services? Dr. Joe Ryan at Mount Horeb Chiropractic will provide the finest chiropractic care to each and every patient. Dr. Ryan uses advanced spinal correction and chiropractic adjustments utilizing state-of-the-art techniques. Dr. Ryan has years of training, expertise, and experience in helping patients get relief from their back pain, neck pain, and other related conditions. Located at 1840 Business Highway 18151 next to Pizza Hut, or call 608-437-0099 to set up an appointment today.
Back at it on Wisco Radio. McGuire is still on the sidelines, so I believe the backup kicker, Owen Smith, the sophomore, will do the kicking now. Hopefully McGuire will end up being okay. He's a big part of this defense. Definitely going to need him.
For certain, leading tackler for the Vikings. As an interception as well, averaging almost 9.5 tackles a game. So definitely a key part of this Viking defense. And a little bit of a squib there. Not sure if it was intentional, but ooh.
A late hit could have been thrown there, but MHB didn't have enough time to react, so just ended up hitting him either way, I think. But it'll be MG ball in decent field position. It's going to hurt MHB a little here after losing McGuire on this defensive side. I think Talon Stoner, the other linebacker, is going to have to step up significantly here.
Gonna be a handoff here. Oh, no option. Moreau keeps it. Gonna pick up a nice solid gain on first down. Seen that too often here in this game.
5 on play, 2nd and 5.
Fakes the handoff, throws. He's got a receiver. Awkward throw there.
Puts it just behind him, making it out of reach for him to catch, and it's going to make it about 3rd and 5.
Pass is incomplete. 3rd and 5.
Vikings corners backed up past the sticks. Really just playing to keep everything in front of them, but it's going to be a handoff here to Abelwitz. And Abelwitz is going to get close, probably about 2 yards short, maybe 1.5. It's going to be a 4th down here.
It's going to be more 4th and manageable, but still debating if they want to go for this, I'd imagine. I feel like this late in the 3rd quarter, I'd imagine their offense would stay out here and go for it.
4th and 2.
See what they do here. Timeout is going to be called by the Vikings, and we are going to take a quick break here, and we'll be back on Wisco Radio.
Mount Horeb Utilities is a locally owned, not-for-profit utility dedicated to the community it serves. Providing safe, reliable energy to customers in Mount Horeb, our hometown team is customer-focused and service-oriented, looking out for the community's best interests. At Mount Horeb Utilities, we are committed to keeping Mount Horeb a great place to live, work, and play. For more information on how Mount Horeb Utilities energizes our community, visit MountHorebUtilities.com.
Located in the heart of beautiful Mount Horeb, Wisconsin, Norsk Golf Club boasts a tough but fair 9 holes that will be challenging and fun for golfers of all ages. Norsk Golf Club is dedicated to serving our community by creating a family-friendly destination for golf, outdoor recreation, and entertainment in every season while preserving the irreplaceable green space in the center of Mount Horeb. Don't forget about our bar and grill, bowling lanes, and to stop by and watch the Wisco Radio broadcasts. To book it.
Welcome back here on Wisco Radio. Crucial 4th down here for the Silver Eagles as they're going to fake it. They're going to throw to the sticks, and they're going to complete it.
Be just enough here for this 1st down to Isaiah Erb.
Very nice play design there by the Eagles just to get to the sticks.
Open up the playbook there for this 4th down.
Maru is looking deep, had nobody. Has someone now, and that's put on the money and caught. Pass caught by Joseph Otto Morton. He has been one of Maru's main targets tonight.
It's going to be a huge gain for MG, and they'll keep up this high-tempo offense with nice field position, looking to respond.
Very smart by them to keep it moving, especially when they have a positive play like that. So the give is here to Hebowitz, and he's going to barrel his way forward inside of the 15.
Work his way about to the 12.
2nd and 6 here.
Yeah, I don't think their offense is too much in a rush. There's still plenty of time left in this game. So full 4th quarter to play, and there is a flag down.
Offsides here on the Viking defense. Very costly as you had them in a 2nd and decently long, but now it's going to be a 2nd and really manageable for the Silver Eagles.
Yeah, definitely not what you want on this defensive side of the ball this close to the end zone.
Hebowitz, the lone back, is going to get the carry here. He's going to get even closer. Going to pick up the 1st down on the play. And Silver Eagles home with tempo, but Hebowitz is down. Looks like his left leg couldn't even walk off the field. This is not good for the Silver Eagles. I'm going to keep it here, though, as Hebowitz is down and really in a lot of pain, seemingly.
Yeah, and he was down early in this game, and hopefully he's not dealing with the same thing.
Habowitz able to get up on his own.
And he'll just walk his way off, limping to the sideline. Hopefully he'll be all right, as he's a big part of this offense. Probably looking more to the air for the rest of this game. Or Maru's done a really good job scrambling. See if they go more to that now.
Backup is Yinko, Chase Yinko, that is, the junior. Mainly on defense for the team, as he's got a couple of forced fumbles.
Oh, it's a low snap, and he's able to get back on top of it. And I think he'll gain about a yard there, maybe. He's 2nd and goal on the 2.
Habowitz back in the game for the Silver Eagles. Good thing to see for them. 2:10 and counting left to go in this third quarter. Vikings lead at 29-14 with the Silver Eagles knocking on the door.
And they'll call him in.
And
touchdown, Silver Eagles. It's still either team's game.
Wouldn't be surprised they go for 2 here. Or likely just kick it, maybe go for 2 later.
And Habowitz is back in the game.
Scored the touchdown on that play too. They are lining up to go for it, surprisingly, as just with the PAT would make it a 1-score game. Worry about that 2-point later, but they want to try and get it out of the way now. As Maru rolls right, he's going to throw. Incomplete. Hit him in the hands, did Joseph Otto Morton, but could not corral it.
Yeah, it looked like Keo got a hand on that one, and it bobbles out of Otto Morton's hands, and it calls incomplete, and that's going to keep this game a 2-score game.
Very confusing play there.
We'll keep it here on Wisco Radio. MHB's leading 29-20. And Will, this is still either team's game. MHB does have a 2-score lead, and now the offense is coming back out in the field. I think a big part of the Silver Eagles' success in their last 2 drives is that their lead linebacker, Zach McGuire, has been out. He's a really good tackler, just all-around defender, and good field general, run stopper, really all over the defense.
For certain, still looking back to that 2-point conversion, I'm really confused as to why they went for it. It could have easily been a 1-score game had they just kicked the PAT, as we know they have we know Jesus Garcia has a good leg, but nonetheless, 2-score game here, as Garcia set to kick off to either Primusberger or Owens.
2:02 left here in this third quarter.
The kick is away. Squibb touch, gonna be covered up there.
Jack Wilson is there on the pickup.
Very nice heads-up play there, as it did hit a Vikings hand almost as soon as it was kicked. Trying to catch him off guard a little bit.
Ball spotted at the Mount Horeb Barneveld 34-yard line, 1st and 10, Vikings.
Ball at the 34-yard line of the Vikings. 2:01 left to go. Helgeson in the shotgun. Owens to his right. 2 receivers out left. 1 out right, as he's going to take it himself on the option. And he's going to get just past the 35, out to about the 36. Gain of a couple on the play.
Imagine MHB would just kind of slow this ball down a little bit, but you never know. Last week they had a 2-3-score lead, and they just kept working their way down the field and just wanted to keep that points per game average up and get Helgeson those stats and get him up over 1,000 yards. Couldn't quite do that, but still averaging 242 a game. Wouldn't not be mad about those stats.
Yeah, obviously with this game, Helgeson over 1,000 yards and adding to his total here as Keel makes a couple people miss, takes it up to about the 50-yard line.
Brought down in midfield, first and 10 Vikings.
Good play there by Keel, able to get a first down and then make a few people miss and picks up about 5 more after the first down.
Helgeson looks. Keel, just overshoots Keel on that play.
Looks like he almost could have caught that one. It looked like it was just a few feet out in front of him. He would have dove for that. He might have had it. Maybe he just didn't quite see it, or not sure what happened there, but Keel thought maybe it was a little farther out and couldn't quite come down with it. Not a bad ball there by Helgeson there. Just put it just a few yards out in front of him.
2nd and 10 here. Wouldn't be surprised if the Vikings look to the air again, but they are going to hand it off as Owens going to try and bounce outside. Take Chase Yanko with them for a couple of yards. Takes it up to about the 41, 42. Just short of the first down. It's going to be a 3rd and short.
42-yard line, 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2 here officially. 30 seconds and counting left in the 3rd quarter. Probably, honestly, unless they just want to pick up the first down, could be about time to take a shot here. You know, if you're confident enough, you could pick it up on 4th, but they are just going to take the handoff and get the first here. That should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Vikings lead it here, 29-20. We'll have 4th quarter action on your way back after this ad on Wisco Radio.
Located in the heart of beautiful Mount Horeb, Wisconsin, Norsk Golf Club boasts a tough but fair 9 holes that will be challenging and fun for golfers of all ages. Norsk Golf Club is dedicated to serving our community by creating a family-friendly destination for golf, outdoor recreation, and entertainment in every season while preserving the irreplaceable green space in the center of Mount Horeb. Don't forget about our bar and grill, bowling lanes, and to stop by and watch the Wisco Radio broadcasts. To book a tee time, visit us online at norskgolfclub.com or call 608-437-3399. That's 608-437-3399.
Dr.
Welcome back here on Wisco Radio. About to start the 4th quarter here. Vikings lead it 29-20. What do you think, Jack?
I don't know. MHB's offense has done a good job all game. Imagine they're just going to work their way down this field nice and slow just to keep this clock rolling, as I would say the momentum's pretty even, honestly. Both teams have been going back and forth on offense. Silver Eagles have done a nice job in these last 2 drives. As I said right before their 2nd touchdown drive, that it wouldn't surprise me if they work their way down this field and score touchdowns, because they have the offensive power. The only thing holding back is the flags.
For certain, one of the very first games this season that it has been close entering the 4th quarter, as Owens going to pick up a first down on the first play of the 4th quarter. Nice little quick pass to Owens from Helgeson, adding to that yardage total for the game.
Yeah, might be a new play they use a little more. These screen passes aren't working bad against this Silver Eagle defense.
For certain is did not pick up the first down, excuse me. It's going to be 2nd and maybe a yard or so. Just be expecting a run, and this is, a little trickery. Keel is going to throw to Helgeson, and Helgeson is going to take it in for a touchdown.
Would you look at that? Just when you think MHB is just going to run the ball down the field, and they go with the trick play. Give it to Owens, flip it back to Keel, and he throws it to Helgeson for the touchdown.
I believe that is Helgeson's first receiving touchdown of the year, to go along with his multiple touchdown passes and rushing touchdowns as well.
Yeah, I believe he has 15 touchdown passes on the season, just to 2 interceptions. Can't be mad about that. He's got rushing, passing, receiving touchdowns. Not very many times you see that out of your quarterback.
And might I add, too, what a dime there by Chris Keel. Put it on the money right for where Helgeson needed it. As Helgeson gonna try and make something happen, and he's gonna get in. Adding to their point total there, 37-20, Vikings lead. 11:08 left to go in the game.
And that's gonna make it a 3-score game now, as Silver Eagles need to put points on this drive. And gotta hope they can stop this MHB offense, as they just march their way down the field with ease against pretty much any team they play. They struggled in most first halves against teams, but after that they find it and how that defense plays, and they just work their way through and make it easy.
For certain, McGuire still on the sideline, as he has not moved from that medical's chair.
Yeah, and he looks to be really mad. Hopefully it's nothing too serious he's dealing with.
Possibly the coach is playing it a little safe with a bigger lead already and holding him out, because he will be a crucial part of the team coming in the later season as well as playoff time.
Yeah, as this team has made it past the first round of playoffs the last 2 years, but after that just couldn't make it any further than that. And they always think this is their year, but you just never know with this team. They look so good during the regular season, then come playoff time, they just struggle a little bit.
For certain. Kick it away for the Vikings. Owen Smith.
That's a nice boot for him.
Kick it to the sideline. Yinko on the return. Yinko trying to find a hole. Makes a couple of people miss, and Yinko is going to take it up to about the 42. Nice return there.
Yeah, makes something out of nothing there. Looked like he was just going to get stopped back at the 25, and he works his way past the 40. Good awareness and eye vision there by Inko.
Is yet another drive for the Silver Eagles, starting in very solid field position. Starting this drive around the 42 of the, starting this drive around their own 42. 10:59 left to go. This game is not yet over, only down 17, and they have shown the ability to move the ball.
Most likely think if they couldn't put points up on this board, this win's gonna be harder.
Habelwitz picks up maybe 2 on the play. I feel like if you are the Silver Eagles with McGuire not in there, trying to attack the middle of the field may be smart, as obviously newer pieces in the middle playing linebacker. And that's what they're going to do. This pass is to complete to Cal Worth for the first down. Going to take it up to about the 47, or 46, excuse me. And they're going to show a little bit of tempo here. Maru drops back. He's looking deep, and that's going to be overthrown. Elstead with the interception.
Oh my goodness, what a pick by Elstead. One-handed grab there. What a play by Elstead. I couldn't quite tell where his other hand is, but it looked like he only had one hand on that and reels it in. The speed by Elstead makes him able to keep up with that receiver, and he comes down with the ball as it's a little overthrown, and Elstead's right there to pick it off.
Elstead obviously an elite receiver for this team as well, showing his skills there as he comes down with the ball. And this is really, as a Vikings fan, where you'd like to see them really control the tempo and wind this clock down with 10:10 left to go, up 17. And like we said, this the Silver Eagle offense is capable of moving the ball. So just wanting to be careful and just keeping it on the ground, run the clock out. As Owen's going to break a tackle here, get it up to about the 16, 17 possibly. Pickup of about 5 or 6 on the play. 7, excuse me. Second and 3 here for the Vikings.
The clock is ticking with 9:50 left. Silver Eagles definitely need to have a 3-and-out here if they want to stay somehow in this game. They're going to need to put 3 scores on this board, and they're going to need to do it quick.
Helgeson in the shotgun. Owens to his left. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Drops back. Looks for Elstead, and he's got him. And Elstead dropped it. There's a tough break there. Elstead obviously just made the one-handed snag for the interception. And he had a walk-in touchdown if he could have hauled that one in.
Yeah, I think that's where they're going to haunt him after that. He torches the zone defense. It looked like they had cover 2 there and gets by him and couldn't get the touchdown.
Certain hope it doesn't affect him too much, as we know Elstead is an elite receiver on this team. A really elite playmaker, as he can play very well on the defensive side as well. A little bit of confusion on the D-line. Helgeson looks out towards Keel. Keel makes a man miss. He's going to pick up the first down a little bit more, take it up to about the 29. Elstead checks back in.
Coach probably putting some knowledge in his head that he can't hang his head about that play. Just put it in the past and move on from it. Happens to all the best receivers in the NFL too.
Yep. Helgeson in the shotgun. Owens to his right. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Give is to Owens. Owens tries to bounce it outside. Makes a couple people miss, but is still going to be stopped for a loss on the play, as there was just no room for a cutback lane. And they contain the edge very well. Officially a loss of 4.
.8:10 left here in this 4th quarter. MHB puts another touchdown on this board. I got to imagine this game's over.
Bunch set to the left. Helgeson looks left. Nobody's open. He's going to throw it. Very short, kind of a jump pass there. Awkward angle. Keel was too deep downfield to really make a play at that.
Yeah, just looking to get that ball away.
Luckily, no one else over there to get a chance at that ball as well. Third and 14 here for the Vikings. And there was somebody jumped. And I think it's going to be a false start officially, as that's going to back the Vikings up even more.
It's going to make it 3rd and very long, but I think last time we saw like 3rd and 18 range. Remember what happened, Will?
They were able to complete it.
And did it for a touchdown as well. It's going to be 3rd and 19 here.
Give Elstead another chance.
Honestly, I think he needs his redemption after that one. He's thinking in his head, I want this ball to go to me. I'm going to beat these DBs easily. He's done it with his speed all night. He's going to do any way to get open here.
Let's see what he does here. As Helgeson drops up, steps up in the pocket. He's going to throw to Keel. Going to be short of a first down. An acrobatic play to come back for that ball, as it was a little bit behind. And the offense is going to stay on the field with the punting woes. Obviously, McGuire's still on the medical table.
They'll go for it here in this 4th and 6.
Surprise here. Feels almost like a last type of chance, in a sense, for the Silver Eagles. Need this stop. If you get this stop, I mean, you're in Viking territory. You have a shot. It'll be interesting to see what happens here. as a timeout is going to be called by the Vikings, and we are going to take a quick break here. 6:58 left to go in the game. Vikings lead at 37-20. We'll be back on Wisco Radio.
Steve Samuelson and Lauren Taw are your local eye care professionals. Samuelson Eye Care provides the highest quality optometric care for both adults and children in a friendly, comfortable, and professional environment. Clear vision starts with healthy eyes, so contact Samuelson Eye Care at 437-3377. That's 437-3377 to schedule an exam today. You'll be glad you did.
The Mount Horeb Barneveld Gridiron Club is an organization focused on assisting in the development of youth football players and raising funds for the Mount Horeb Barneveld Football program. The mission of the Mount Horeb Barneveld Gridiron Club is to work cooperatively with the Mount Horeb and Barneveld school districts to support the...
Welcome back here on Wisco Radio. 6:58 left to go. Helgeson back deep to punt this for the Vikings. Of course, McGuire on the medical table. As Helgeson's going to throw to Asherman, who comes down with the catch, and he's got running room. What a play design there by Helgeson.
Oh, and there is a
flag on the play. And it's going to be a false start. That is a killer.
I think all the MHBs hanging their heads here. They're definitely not happy about that.
We've seen Helgeson kick before, so anything was really possible on that play. Just a killer there, though. This is maybe 4th and 11 officially. We'll see what they decide to do here. It's always tough to go back to a fake if it doesn't work, because now the defense is a little bit more ready for it. But we'll see what the Vikings do here. Worth is back deep to receive for the Silver Eagles.
Yeah, imagine those punt away, but you never know with this ballsy head coach in St. Arnold. You've seen him go for it on his own 20 before, and this time it's on his own 28. Wouldn't be surprised if they went for it.
Helgeson staying back deep. Maybe possibly giving him the option if he wants to throw. It's often seen doing the same thing McGuire does, where he takes his time with his kick and runs around a little bit. But we'll see what happens here. As I'm sure the Silver Eagles will be a little bit more alert and ready for that. Helgeson's got to get this one away quick, and it is not the best of punts. Gonna be down to actually in Viking territory at the 49. Helgeson did about as much as he could do there. Didn't have much time.
Yeah, I think he really wanted to look for a pass initially there, but notice he didn't get the chance to and just had to boot it away quick.
6:33 left to go in this game. Vikings lead 37-20. As Maru fakes, he's going to throw. He's got a wide open Worth.
And Shipman will slam him down to the ground. Be about a gain of 7 there.
Tucker Shipman with the tackle. 2nd and 5.
As Maru looks, fires, pass caught on the play. Isaiah Erb with the catch and run. Going to be a first down inside the 35, marked around the 32.
Silver Eagles continuing this high-tempoed offense.
And Worth scrambles right. He's going to take it himself. Has some running room. And he's going to go out of bounds there. As the Vikings are looking for a call, his cue was blocked pretty hard down there.
Yeah, maybe could have called a block in the back there, but ref was right there to see it, but they'll say no flag. And And that'll result in a 1st and 10 at the MHB 21.
As Maru looks, pocket collapses, able to get it away.
And he had the open receiver, just couldn't put it on the money. Worth was trying to go behind him and catch that one, but couldn't quite catch it.
Second and 10 here, 5:48 left to go. Silver Eagles still showing life. As Maru fakes the handoff, he's going to throw. And he's going to throw a touchdown here. Pass caught by Otto Morton. As Elstead got a little aggressive there, and he went to try and bat the ball down.
Yeah, I think Morton got his revenge on Elstead there. I believe he was the receiver going for the deep pass against Elstead on the one-handed pick six, and gets his redemption there and gets in for the touchdown, and that'll get it to down to a 2-score game.
Game is not over. 5:40 left here as Garcia to kick the extra point. A bobbled snap, blocked. Killer there.
And that'll keep the score 37-26, and we'll keep it here late in this fourth quarter with 5:41. Well, just when I thought MHB was going to go down that field and score a touchdown, they get stopped because of the foul start and doesn't result in like a 40-yard gain to Asherman. Instead, Silver Eagles score really quick in just a little over a minute. You got to think, if they stop this MHB offense, it's less than a 1-score game.
For certain, and if you're the Vikings, I'm sure Coach St. Arnold is aware you have to watch for the onside kick here or some type of pooch. Just be careful. Get your hands team out there. You don't want any stupid mistakes like that to happen at this crucial point in the game.
Yeah, and it looks like Owens isn't going to go all the way back deep.
Going to send Primusburger.
Just going to have Primusburger back deep as they want their hands team able to secure this ball as they are ready for this onside kick.
St. Arnold making sure Primusburger is in the spot he needs to be. And they are going to go for the little onside pooch. Going to be recovered on the play.
MG was almost there to get the recovery. Nice kick by Yinku. Excuse me, not Yinku. Garcia. But MHB is there to pick it up. MHB, imagine, would just come out, start running the ball, just try to pick up the first down and slowly but surely work their way down this field.
For certain. Like I said earlier, I think if there's one thing this team really needs to work on, yes, it's nice to see those deep shots, but just really, really, like, taking advantage of the clock, and a bobbled snap here. And I believe that might have been picked up.
I think Owens got back on top of that one.
And that is Silver Eagle ball.
Wow.
I saw Owens, it looked like ball went behind him, so he really didn't have an angle to just kind of fall and drop on it. And like I said, costly mistakes are going to cost you in the Vikings. A costly one here.
Maybe that Elstead touchdown opportunity was a big deal in this game.
Not only that, even the Ashman on the fake punt, just like crucial mistakes like that, they can cost you in these games. And this game is far from over. 5:32 left, 11-point lead for the Vikings, 37-26. Silver Eagles looking to throw, and Haberwitz is there. And Haberwoods catches it inside of the 5. And just like that, Silver Eagles knocking on the door.
They're going to get to this line quick at the 5-yard line. 5:25 left here in this fourth quarter.
What? Vikings need to get it together here soon. As Maru tries to get outside, but is not going to be able to. Push out of bounds there by Owen Asherman.
I think he'll lose about 2 there. He does have the speed, but Asherman gets to him there and not able to even get any kind of yardage going. MHB really looking for this goal line stand.
Second down, 7 to go. Maru fakes, looks. Ball is batted in the air, caught it himself. He's got some running room. Maru, he's going to score.
Oh my goodness. What a play by the Silver Eagles, and their crowd is going crazy. Gets knocked down by the MHB D line, falls right back in his hands, gets around one defender, and he's in for the touchdown.
Chase Maru threw a touchdown, or Cal Maru, excuse me, threw a touchdown to Cal Maru.
Not very often you see that. Oh my goodness.
And they're lining up to go for this.
Imagine they'll go for 2 here, and that'll make it a 3-point game, not a 3-score game anymore.
The Vikings starting to get a little nervous here as made a couple of costly mistakes.
Yeah, this crowd is silent now. Don't hear them saying anything, and this team just looks shocked.
This is he's going to throw a back shoulder fade over the top, incomplete pass. Elstead in the coverage there on Otto Morton.
Yeah, it almost looked like Elstead held him there, but I think they just called that ball uncatchable.
What is going on, Vikings? They were up 17 with under 10 minutes left to go, and now all of a sudden a 5-point game. Vikings do get the ball, and like I've been saying, they just need to control the tempo, clean handoff, and run the ball. We know what their offensive line is capable of, starting up front, just being able to block, create those holes for Owens, and if need be, Primusburger as well. They have the hands team in, as Primusburger the only one deep, everyone up around midfield. See if he tries his little pooch kick, get it up in the air, let his players run down there.
Varsity to kick off the Silver Eagles.
Garcia here. He's gonna put pass, gonna go to Primusburger, and Primusburger gonna wisely knee it down around the 27, as that's where the Viking offense is going to start.
Yeah, I think Coach was happy with that decision. Definitely don't want to get that ball poked out when the defense is coming at a speed of almost 20 miles per hour. That's a spot where you definitely don't want to give up the ball.
For certain at this point, too, just really keeping the field, making it so you have a little bit longer to go, can waste more time on the clock. Should literally just be handoffs almost the whole time. Silver Eagles do have 3 timeouts. And there's handoff number 1 as Owens gonna pick up about 3, maybe 4 if he's lucky.
Owens across the 30.
2nd and 6. And this clock is ticking with 4:40 left. Gotta admire the Silver Eagles, though. They scored 2 touchdowns in the matter of just a minute and a half. Not something you see every game, and MHB's offense struggled on these last 2 possessions.
For certain.
End up in one fumble lost and the other just some outside couldn't hang on to the ball and a flag caused them not to get that 40-yard gain with Asherman.
Like what the Vikings are doing here. Quarterback power. Helgeson tries to get the edge. Helgeson gonna pick up the first down. Might have stayed in bounds as well. Very close to the sideline.
I think the clock will stop. They'll call him out of bounds.
Clock stops with the first down gain by Helgeson. Should go on the whistle. Correct. Clock is moving. Just under 4 minutes left to go here. Vikings have the ball around their own 38. Really smart here, taking their time. No need to rush anything. I know they love to move the ball and have a very electric offense, but this is time. Just keep it on the ground. As Helgeson hands to Owens, and Owens gets a good chunk here. Going to get about 6 or 7 on the play. Takes it up to about the 45 of the Vikings. 3:27 left to go. Got to wonder if the Vikings get this first down. Wouldn't be surprised to start seeing the Silver Eagles start using some timeouts, as they do have all 3 left. But we will see.
Yeah, especially if MHB scores here. It's going to be tough for the Eagles to be able to score, get the onside, and score again.
For certain. As Owens bounces it outside, and Owens gets around a couple defenders, and he's going to take it inside the 35 of the Silver Eagles down to about the 33. Very solid run there.
Good at carrying there by Owens, just staying conservative, making sure he's keeping that ball intact where he's not going to fumble it.
Staying in bounds too is always a smart thing to do.
Yeah, I think he would have went for a few more there, but does the smart decision and stays in bounds and keeps the clock going.
Vikings taking their time. Like I said, wouldn't be surprised if after this play, the Silver Eagles decide to use a timeout, and they will here. And we are going to take a quick break here. Be back for the remainder of this game on Wisco Radio.
Doctors Steve Samuelson and Lauren Taw are your local eye care professionals. Samuelson Eye Care provides the highest quality optometric care for both adults and children in a friendly, comfortable, and professional environment. Clear vision starts with healthy eyes. So contact Samuelson Eye Care at 437-3377. That's 437-3377 to schedule an exam today. You'll be glad you did.
The Mount Horeb Barneveld Gridiron Club is an organization focused on assisting in the development of youth football players and raising funds for the Mount Horeb Barneveld Football program. The mission of the Mount Horeb Barneveld Gridiron Club is to work cooperatively with the Mount Horeb and Barneveld school districts to support the efforts of the Mount Horeb Barneveld High School Football Program and the Mount Horeb Barneveld Youth Football Program. To learn more about the Mount Horeb Barneveld Gridiron Club or to find out ways to support the program, head to mhb-football.com. That's mhb-football.com.
Welcome back here on Wisco Radio, 2nd and 11 here. 2:33 left to go. Vikings lead 37-32. Silver Eagles not been put away yet. As Helgeson on the keeper. Very wise to turn upfield and keep it in bounds.
He'll work his way a little past the 30, about 2 yards short of this first down. It's going to be a timeout MG, and we'll keep it here. Imagine it's just a 30-second timeout. Just go over, talk to your coach of how they want to approach this third down. MHB gets just 1 or 2 more first down in this game. Could end it. Wouldn't be surprised if they put another score on the board.
Yeah, if they manage the clock right, first down ends the game, given 2:19 left on the clock. But obviously with the kicking concerns, again, McGuire on the medical table has not moved since getting injured. This is a pretty far kick for high school, especially for whoever the backup is. I believe it's Owen Smith listed. He's been doing some of the kickoff duties. But this is definitely a crucial third down here for the Vikings. See what they can do. Helgeson lines up in the pistol. Owen behind, 2 receivers left, 1 right. Gonna give to Owens. Owens bounces it outside, and Owens slides down. Very wise play if he's in bounds. Very veteran play there by Owens, as he is one of the leaders on this team, showing it there, sliding down rather than getting the touchdown, keeping the clock rolling.
Yeah, I think in his head he's just like, dude, I really want a touchdown. I already have 2 in the night. He's just chooses to just go down, does the smart play, and keeps the clock rolling.
Maybe 1 or 2 runs, and then you can honestly get in the victory formation and call it a game.
Yeah, definitely the best formation you want to be in. Surprised MG isn't going to use their timeouts, though. They only have 1 left, but choose not to use it.
Helgeson getting to the edge, and Helgeson getting close. He's going to be stopped short. Inbounds, smart to stay in bounce there. Oh, did not stay in bounce. I'm sorry. Oh, they call the timeout. Excuse me. We're going to keep it here, though. As I'm really sure what the timeout was for. Just trying to maybe get an extra play. Now, this is really where the Vikings, they love to score points, but just likely should just kneel it down. That's probably the right play to do. Just kneel it, or maybe some little run it backwards a little.
Yeah, just choose a smart play. Just run the clock out with the 2 downs you have left, and get in that victory formation, honestly. Be happy to come away with this win. Definitely not an easy game against this very good, high-powered Monona Grove offense.
For certain, they definitely fought till the end, did the Silver Eagles.
Just couldn't quite outlast this MHB offense.
See what happens here. 1:30 left to go. And the Vikings going to hand it off, but there is a flag on the play.
And that's going to stop the clock.
Not really sure what they're going for here. Flag was thrown from the back of the end zone. Appears it's going to be picked up. Oh, no. Good formation on the defense. Going to move the ball forward. Half the distance to the goal. Knowing the Vikings, they're going to probably punch this in.
Keep the scoring average up to into the lower 40s. And the rest we'll discuss.
Focusing back on the field. A little bit of confusion here.
I think they were talking with the MHB ref to let him know what was going on.
The Vikings hand off to Owens. Owens barrels, gets his way close.
Touchdown.
And there's a touchdown.
Owens ends up getting his 3rd touchdown of the night after having to go down back at the 5, and ends up getting his touchdown and ends up with a win. .119 left here in this fourth quarter. MHB happy to put more points on the board. Just probably kick the extra point here and finish off this game.
Very high scoring affair from both teams.
Yeah, and look how Owen Smith comes in to take this extra point. See how he does.
Get him some experience.
McGuire's still sitting on that trainer table. Hopefully he'll be okay. Still suited up, but definitely not getting any more playing time tonight.
Kick is up and through. Very first of his varsity career for Owen Smith.
MHB just ready to kick this ball away. Smith coming off his first career extra point make, and probably pretty happy to get some minutes tonight after McGuire's sidelined. Still unknown about his injury, but really key defensive player, and they're going to need him back for the rest of this season, especially towards his defensive side of the ball, as he's the leader there at that middle linebacker spot.
For certain, and doesn't seem like he's in too much. I mean, hasn't gone back to the locker room at all or anything, so hoping that it's not too serious. As from our angle at least, it didn't look like he had any trouble getting off and walking off on his own power. But we will come to see.
So it'll be Smith to kick away here.
Low liner kick. Gonna bounce out of bounds flag here. Gonna bring it up to about the 40. 1:19 left to go. Vikings lead 44-32.
It's going to be 119 here for this MG offense at the 40.
See what the Silver Eagles choose to do. With a minute 19 left.
Wouldn't be surprised if they try to get some offense going, just trying to work their way down the field.
Defenders for the Vikings playing deep as Escalona in there, putting some pressure on Maru, causing the ball to be underthrown. Vikings defensive backs sitting back in coverage, no surprise there. Just not letting anything over the top. Maru loads up, throws, pass tipped by Elstead, but gonna be caught by Otto Morton for a first down. Thought Elstead had that for a second, a little bit out of his reach. Otto Morton able to complete the catch though, as Silver Eagles still showing some life. They're gonna clock it. Oh, he knelt the ball. You could see as soon as he made the play, Maru knew it. I thought he knelt the ball rather than spiked it, but the clock stopped. A little bit of confusion here. It didn't. You could kind of tell right after. It looked like he was mad at himself, put his hands on his helmets, and I believe the clock is gonna stop. I think they might give it to him. Referee's still convening. St. Arnold waiting for an explanation. They're going to put a couple of seconds on this clock. 105, 109. As Maru loads up, just overthrew Habelwitz on the play. Would have had some space to run.
Yeah, I believe he's just one of the top targets in the receiving game, too. He's been able to beat the defender a few times and get around him, as most times I imagine they're having to put a linebacker on him when he's at that halfback, lined up at that halfback spot. And with that speed, he's able to outrun most of them.
And Maru loads. Gonna be picked off by Landon Baumkamp. Just threw it right to him there, and that's gonna officially be your game. Still 58 seconds left.
Now I imagine MHB is just gonna line up in this victory formation.
They should.
Just run 2 plays to finish off this game. And Baumkamp gets his interception on senior night.
First of the season. As Helgeson lined up in the victory formation. And gonna take one knee. Believe he's gonna have to take one more.
And that'll be it for this game. MHB is gonna win it 44-32. As it was a close game through that first half. MHB was leading 14-6, but in that pretty much the full third quarter and most of the way through the fourth, MHB showed their ability to strike on offense, and same with the Silver Eagles. Their offense competed just as well as MHB. Maru was just a little more clumsy with that football, throwing 3 picks, along with 3 touchdowns, I believe, on the game.
First search, and Maru, obviously still a sophomore, very young. Besides those 3 picks, like what you see from him, I mean, he was not afraid to sling the ball, and that's something you don't often see from a quarterback as young as him. As the clock officially runs out here, the Vikings win it 44-32 here against the Monona Grove Silver Eagles. Very solid game all around. Probably going to look back at the tape, especially towards the end, especially this fourth quarter, as the game did get close. The game was within 5 at one point when in that fourth quarter they were up by 17. And that's going to be it here from Mount Horeb, Wisconsin. Vikings win at 44-32. And we'll be back next Friday for the next game on Wisco Radio.
Farmers Savings Bank is proud of their community banking tradition. Farmers Savings Bank is committed to providing a high level of customer service and products to enhance the well-being of the communities they serve. Whether it is for a home, farm, land, or business loan, Farmers Savings Bank has money to lend. Be sure to call your local Mount Horeb Farmers Savings Bank today at 437-2265. Farmers Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Do you have a home in the Mount Horeb area that you want to sell? Well, we have a solution for you. First Weber of Mount Horeb is your hometown realtor and is committed to finding you the perfect home. In town or in the country, Mark Nortman and his team will help you find the property of your dreams. Do you or a friend have a home or property that you need listed? Well, call us. We have motivated buyers for these properties. For the exposure and experience you need, Call Mark Nortman at 575-3393 or visit them online today at firstweber.com. First Weber of Mount Horeb, your hometown realtor.
This Wisco Radio broadcast is sponsored by Samuelson Eye Care. Clear vision starts with healthy eyes, so contact Samuelson Eye Care to schedule an exam today. Kittleson Landscape. Call today for your free landscaping estimate. Mount Horeb Utilities, providing safe, reliable energy to customers in Mount Horeb. Mark Nortman and Associates, Mount Horeb's 5-star First Weber Realtor. Farmers Savings Bank, your Mount Horeb destination for home, farm, land, or business loans. Mount Horeb Chiropractic, state-of-the-art chiropractic services right here in Mount Horeb. And Norsk Golf Club, Mount Horeb's premier 9-hole golf course.